I just love to create. I love to inspire. Okay, let's watch that police chase now. This better live up to the hype. I've heard non-stop about this goddamn police chase. So I heard this is like some actual GTA shit.
David, we were up over at Knott's Farm, looked out the window.
No one told me there'd be jump scares in here. Holy shit. Wow. That was so loud. What the fuck?
And what do you have? Another pursuit. This is eastbound 91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway. This was an attempted traffic stop, as I mentioned. Unclear which agency and who is
okay, so now he's just booking it out of there.
Still in pursuit mode, but what you can see here is that the driving is very dangerous, very erratic and aggressive tactics. As he
what the fuck?
You're squeezing through these two cars at a red light. You can see some front end.
Interesting maneuver.
On that bumper, now turning 60 miles per hour down a residential street.
That's skill. How is that? Don't give me that shit at all. That wasn't skill at all. He just wedged himself between the two cars and hit the gas. There was no skill involved in that maneuver. And he also got lucky the car next to him backed up, so he had a little extra space for it.
But making random turns nonetheless here at a pretty high rate.
He needs to find a bridge and then switch cars. Oh, holy shit, he actually is switching cars.
Opening up, and he is either going to walk or run away here and drop his phone. And now,
oh, maybe not.
in the vehicle, we'll see here.
What is that? Did he hit the wrong button on his controller? What is going on?
In a rush to get away from that vehicle, getting in a pickup truck. We'll see if he. Okay, yeah, he does not. He does. I was going to say maybe he.
What the fuck?
Breaking into the pickup truck.
Man, he must have left the cops in the dust. Man had the afterburners on that Honda Civic. Fucking turbojets activated.
To get away in that original pursuit vehicle, I can tell you that
1 star left. Yeah. Helicopter is just so busted in the police chase meta. You can never escape it. Yeah, I haven't seen a single officer here. Where are they at? Bro, at this point, this guy could probably just go home and just wait out the wanted level. My god. Where are they? Maybe not. Maybe there's a cat in the helicopter. I don't know. What was that? I thought it was a siren.
It just doesn't make sense that he would just dump the vehicle for no other reason except for maybe the possibility of
what is he doing?
Running out of gas. So if the gas is low, and if it's a stolen car, that would have made a lot of sense. Now he's parking it in a parking spot once again in Anaheim. We'll try again. We'll try and get.
Oh, we lost him.
Okay, let's stay on him. Stay on him.
Oh,
he's just running
there he
around
is.
the building here. Looks like he's coming up on another couple of cars.
Cameraman has aimbot.
And a small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in to the van.
Oh, he did.
An open door in that white van. And now you can see the black.
There they are.
Right behind him.
There's the boys in blue.
He's inside the car, likely trying to hotwire it at this point, and you can see they have lit him up.
So someone in chat enlightened me. My dad used to always say hot wiring modern cars is almost impossible. Is that true or false? Like cars made within the last 10 years. Getting mostly trues and a couple falses. So if he actually hotwires this van, I'm going to have to assume that it's an older van.
We're actually on the north side of the...
Yeah, I can actually see that he's trying to hotwire it. He's got the alarm going off.
A pursuit driver that is just...
Oh, he's done it.
Look at this! Ramming into the front of that black and white.
The cameraman sounds excited.
Fullerton Police. Now trying to block...
Oh boy, it's a game of chicken.
As he puts it in reverse, he's going up and down, trying to...
Here comes a 45-point turn.
He's really trying to ram that car out of his way as he is now stuck in that parking spot. There's really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him, but I only see those...
I like that they're giving him plenty of space to work with here.
Back and forth. Now he's created some room.
There we go.
Here, and he's going to probably try and ram it again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around with that hit.
It's going to be more than a 4-point turn, I think.
Because what else can those officers do? They really don't have many options. Here comes the backup. Here comes backup.
Oh shit!
Look at this. A head-on situation.
Jesus Christ!
Officers out of the vehicle, and now he's racing.
What the fuck?
More officers
Oh fuck! The whole department's here now.
What is he gonna
Oh!
do? Around
Is he drifting?
Those are two,
Oh god, he actually... What the fuck?
Look at this.
Whoa! Did you see that drift?
This neighborhood, look at this.
Holy shit!
Around all of those black and whites, those are two Fullerton police officers.
Oh my god, this guy must have hopped in this car and made sure that when he hotwired it, he had his copy of Teriyaki Boys on cassette in order to play it through the radio here. What a mean drift.
That's right, and anybody who is willing to engage with those cops like that.
Oh god.
Look at this.
Oh fuck.
All of this traffic here as he tries to get back on the freeway. It looks like he's trying to get back on the 91
That'd be so frustrating. I wouldn't be surprised if the civilians just start chasing him down now.
91 freeway, surely CHP, for as far as I can see out the window from up here in Air 7 HD, very little traffic in his way.
I wonder if he has a plan in mind.
As you were wondering too, David, that I can only imagine that CHP has been requested to take this over because you've got Anaheim PD who's pretty much out of pocket.
See, like right there, I feel like if he had just stopped and like hid somewhere, he might have been alright. This guy is just a piece of shit though. Hitting so many cars, endangering all these civilians. I'm no fan, but it's hard not to appreciate the entertainment of a good chase. Especially one where there's no one that's injured. Oh! Damn, the chopper's in it! Imagine this is like a Just Cause situation. This chopper drops like a grappling hook and hits the van, picking it up and drops them off at the police headquarters. Fuck me, that'd be so cool. I see a lot of people insulting the officers. I disagree. When it comes to chases, I think they have the right philosophy most of the time, where if it's like a very dangerous situation, you don't chase because you don't want to endanger civilians. I think that's their policy, and I think that's the right way of handling it. Like, I see a lot of people shitting on them for not engaging in this chase here and, like, going fucking crazy, ramping off of parked tow trucks like it's GTA. And I just think that'd be the wrong way of handling it. I'd be more mad at the officers, because they're not going to be able to drive, like, in a way that doesn't endanger people. So they're letting this guy go solo, they have the chopper on him so they'll always know where he is, and then they will just go in a safer route that doesn't put people at risk. I think that is the right way of handling it, 100%. So I do not blame the cops at all. The only thing I was criticizing is how slow they were to being on him when he was fully stopped. Since they had the chopper, they're getting real-time info, I would have expected them to at least be closer to him. I wasn't criticizing them for the lack of, like, high-speed pursuit, fucking hitting him with the pit maneuver in a residential area. They straight up let him hotwire the truck, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the fuck up I'm talking about. They were so far behind, this dude was able to hotwire a truck, run through 5 little townhomes, and then back up fucking 30 times before anyone else showed up to the scene. That's what I'm criticizing. It's not the lack of them chasing him through all of these people, like the residential area, and like around all of these people's cars. Why didn't they shoot the tires? That's a good point. Like, there was an officer there. I'm shocked he didn't just start shooting the tires out or something. I feel like it's gotta be like every officer's dream to like pop the tires on a car. Stray bullets. That's a fair point, actually. That's fair. It was literally a townhome. Good point. Van's got some good horsepower. Almost feels like an advertisement for this van. Not only does it have good horsepower, but the traction on it's actually nuts. He's made some very tight turns, and it's held up really well. I feel like I'm watching a commercial.
He's barely braking. He's taking all of these turns.
Easy to steal. Yeah, they'd cut that part out of the ad.
He's caught himself in a little bit of a jam. He just tries to use the
God damn. Parting the seas. I cannot believe they haven't hit him with the spike trap yet. He must be driving too fast that they can't get ahead of him for it. Narrator's like an esports announcer. Yeah, he's casting this like it's an actual league match. Can't blame him. Like, this is the most excitement he's probably had on the job ever. He has to have some kind of destination in mind or something. It's just random turns and driving and parking lots. Just went right over the curb there. I mean, there really wasn't anybody in his way. I'm not even sure what's going through. Yeah, he's even being critiqued by the announcer. Impossible to set up for a spike. Look at this. Oh! Off-roading, trying to get around traffic. Yeah, almost slammed into that tree. Oh, wait, he did. Yep. Nearly spun out. Through an empty warehouse parking lot, back onto Marquette Avenue. He got clipped.
He is.
Man, watching this live must have been nuts. Fuck. Holy shit. Thanks to the prime.
Yeah, not
Spazzy, resub
looks like he
young.
might even have a flat tire.
We get sub John.
There are pieces. Oh, he's lost his tire.
Yeah, he's on his rims.
He's on that left rear tire. Is
Man, and it is still scooting.
I don't know if there's any tread left. And now
Oh my, real-time editing.
more trouble, even more trouble maintaining control of this vehicle as he continues northbound on Marcourt Avenue. Right along.
YouTube chat is going so hard. Paint shop, paint shop. They're just screaming paint shop.
Still Fullerton. It's Fullerton PD. Fullerton PD.
Fullerton PD on the case, baby. Soon we're gonna need the Dominic Toretto Private Military Company coming in to stop this guy. Oh, wow.
Now as he comes up, well, no, he's not in Norwalk yet, but look at this. He's going through that gas station without any tire on that left rear wheel. Almost struck several vehicles there. A miracle nobody's gotten hurt yet, but you can see he is really.
It really is a miracle.
jammed now. Lots of traffic ramming into all of these cars.
Oh boy.
And this is northbound Carmenita Road now, and it's not moving. He's stuck. Now he's stuck. It looked like he's stuck.
How the fuck does he get out of this situation? What's...
Flying and
I've never been in this situation. What is proper protocol for a car like this? Like, what do you do? Like, oh my god, the officer got a gun drawn on a van that's been speeding around in front of me. Do I go around? Do I stay? Like, what the fuck? I would be panicking. Like, I myself would be panicking. I wouldn't know if, like, I, like, need to run away, like, drive out, or if I'm supposed to stay parked. No, the I'm talking about the civilian car, not the fucking officer. Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? I just don't know. Like, if I saw this in front of me and I happened to be the car right behind it, my heart would be racing probably faster than this guy's. Just between the decision of, am I supposed to go around this, or am I supposed to just, like, stay parked here, or, like, maybe pull off to the right side like a fire truck coming through.
put it in reverse once and ram into that.
Man, those sparks are flying off like an episode of Power Rangers. Jesus Christ.
At all. It looks like the van is now stuck. He's likely just going to wait for backup, and right now it doesn't appear.
Oh, it's starting to fire.
The van is going anywhere.
Oh, maybe he's gonna blow up the van for like a smoke
Probably
screen.
not aware. You've got to at least wonder whether that's going through his mind. He's probably not aware. Well, now he's aware.
Oh, there's no, yeah, there's no way.
The wheel's on fire, but certainly he's aware of the fire under the hood. More pieces flying out there as this vehicle is starting to come apart. I'm thinking it came from the, well, it could be, because, I mean, where else would that smoke be coming from?
Where did that officer just go? What the fuck was that?
But that wheel, that left rear wheel is also creating...
What? Why did he...
metal as well. So
Where did that other officer just go?
now I've got to wonder if that transmission is just...
I'm sure this guy's got it. I'm going home. I'm off the clock.
Not sure. Fullerton PD.
Oh, shit!
Vehicle crawls out of the passenger window and is now running for it northbound Carmenita Road. Running up northbound Carmenita.
He doesn't seem particularly fast.
Crosses the street. What he decides to do here.
He also doesn't seem like he has that much sense of urgency here.
It's
like a casual jog.
Another officer in the opposite direction. And he
Oh, he's getting winded already. Oh, boy.
alleyway here.
Oh!
Loses his footing. Oh no, he's now on private property.
Oh, boy.
Looked like a woman.
Now they need a warrant.
Here, he's now in the backyard.
Now it's over.
He's gonna hide out here all along Leppingwell Road.
The fuck?
And jumping fences. He's jumping fences, looking for a way in.
An accomplice.
Little dog, small dog there in the backyard. He's under that patio.
He's gonna go inside that house, shave his facial hair, change his clothes, and then just pretend to be somebody else. He went that way.
Very dangerous situation here where we have no information, but here comes somebody running out the front. Look at this. Look at this. A confrontation
Oh, Jesus.
inside the house, a family home, and now we're going around the front here.
Oh, they're beating his ass.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh, the guy's got a knife on him.
Look at this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. Look at
He had him.
Inside the house.
And then he gets his fucking truck stolen.
Now we're gonna come around the front here.
So they throw a couple punches, and then she's
My goodness.
holding him back for some reason. So yeah, if he actually did take action and like stab him or something, he could have gone to jail. Never mind.
I cannot believe what we are witnessing, guys.
Are they gonna pay for the truck though, like the city?
Creative here, but look at him. A little bit of traffic, and once again, right through another gas station. This is just incredible. This is the third vehicle that he has stolen today.
That's a pretty good record for one day's work. 3 thefts and so far a 25-minute chase. I mean, that's a full day.
Get themselves in a position where they can bring this to an end if they can figure that out, and then there's going to be.
How did he have that much time in the house? The cops weren't far away. He ran here, and the cops chased him in cars. Are they not being fed the information that we're seeing? Because we saw him go through one house and then into another, and he stayed there for like a good 2 minutes, maybe? And then went out the front door, I'm guessing stole the keys while he's in the house, got into a fight with the homeowners, and then took the car without a single officer being nearby. Like, I feel like that's plenty of time, because the cops were right behind him. Like, you can see them go by right here. They are right here. And he ran through this, slipped, turned around, and then ran through those 2 houses. There must be like some red tape that the cops weren't able to like get over there. Like maybe I was joking, but maybe they like legitimately did need a warrant to even be around the area. I don't know. Man, this is so fucking sad. This is that guy's work vehicle. Fuck, that sucks, man. Like the guy is, like he's a talented driver and like the chase is wild, but I feel so fucking bad for all the victims in here. What a shame. Shit, yikes. Yeah, he was pissed in the interview. Oh, they interviewed him? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, he had every right to be pissed. Christ. How did this start? Apparently, he ran from a traffic stop. Or, no, is that what they said at the beginning? Fuck, it's already been so long now this chase has been going on.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was.
Look at this. Over the median again, going
He got stopped. I think he had stolen a vehicle, got stopped, and then sped out.
With additional traffic at Santa Fe Springs Road, now well into Santa
He's
Fe.
also so lucky every driver right now is very attentive. The drivers are pulling out of his way and stopping when he's going through the red lights.
He's continuing at a high
He is so lucky the drivers around him are actually decent.
70 to 80 miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is making California drivers look good. Not him in particular, I'm talking about, like, the people on the road. They're able to recognize when he's coming, like, they must see him behind them, because they're actually pulling out of the way to avoid any kind of collision with them. And when he's going through the red light intersections, they are stopping. So they see him before he gets there somehow, and they're reacting well. So yeah, the California drivers, I mean, they're copping a W right now. They're looking pretty strong. If this was Florida, this man would have got hit. He would have got hit 9 times already. He probably would have got hit in the parking spot back at the townhomes. See, like, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they are able to recognize this. Like, they're actually paying a ton of attention to their surroundings here. Or that was just a crazy coincidence from this guy. now he can't shake him. It's like a Talladega Nights shake and bake situation. Dude's fucking catching his draft.
It's unbelievable. Get back on the freeway. He is on Sorensen Avenue.
I feel like he has no fucking clue where he is right now. There is no rhyme or reason to his driving here.
Eastbound Slauson, and for some reason, and he hasn't done this very often, but for some reason, he just turned around, very randomly turned around, back towards the freeway, and I wonder, my gut tells me he's looking for an entrance ramp. A close call there. Another resident.
There are so many people that have seen, have like been around this now.
They have been.
Like I cannot imagine what seeing this must have been like, and then going home and being like, wow, I was a part of this. That Camry that he passes at minute 31, that was me. That must be so fucking crazy.
Try to apprehend this suspect at various points, but he has done a masterful job.
Oh my god, the editing here is also second to none.
A lot of horror and havoc.
Real time.
Orange County and now back in helicopters. So now 2 law enforcement helicopters.
Oh man, they got another department on him? Fuck, I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. We're only 34 minutes in. How? What the fuck? Like, I knew it was an hour 40, but it doesn't really register how long that is until you are actually, like, in the thick of it. That is absurd.
And I think this is a shopping center at
What the fuck is the plan here? What?
People walking through this parking lot.
Surely I'll lose them in the parking lot.
Through this parking lot, a very busy parking lot.
It's that Super Duty? Maybe. What's that? What's happening? Oh my god, he deployed an EMP! Holy shit.
Looks like he's found himself in a dead end. He's at a dead end at the end of Alta.
This is a great opportunity for the officers here.
His way back out of here. We'll see if there's any black and whites waiting for him on the other side here. Let's widen out just a little bit, Rob. See what's waiting for him as he comes out the other end of.
We shouldn't have widened it. That just. Oh god. Oh my god. Where are they?
Back onto Beverly Boulevard, southbound or westbound Beverly. Westbound Beverly Boulevard here in Santa Fe Springs, and no law enforcement in sight, guys. He is slowing down a little bit. Yep, go ahead, Giovanna.
Did he wait out the wanted level already? Like, what in the world? Even he's like, oh, you know, maybe I'm just good. I'll just wait. I'll just hang out.
We just have to assume
There's
that,
literally, they're nowhere near him. I had, you know what, big W to the announcer here. I can't hear the other end of the guy talking, but I'm assuming he was trying to say, like, the cop strategy is to maybe, like, cool down the scene, keep an eye on him so that way, like, as he slows down and things settle down, then they'll swoop in. I completely agree with the announcer. This is an absolute maniac. He's already hit, like, 20 cars, broken into 2 houses, stole a man's car, well, stolen 2 cars, but stole a man's car in front of him, nearly ran over his dog. This is a guy that they absolutely should swarm to get off the streets as quickly as possible. I completely agree with the announcer. This guy is a very big danger to everyone on the road right now. Imagine seeing that light from your car, thinking the rapture's fucking happening. Yeah, that light is so bright. If that shined on me when I was driving, I'd be panicking. I'd be like, my dad was right all along. There really are aliens that visit this planet.
Got it. Of that helicopter calling out his location.
Okay, there they are.
At Norwalk Boulevard, about 7 black and white.
They're intercepting.
Making a right turn on Norwalk, and there it is. Look at
Oh,
this.
fuck,
And
holy
now
shit.
hot pursuit
There we
again.
go.
Now on Norwalk Boulevard, guys. These are going to be LA County Sheriffs, that's correct. And I think I counted at least 6. At least 6 that I saw.
So now, I think the strategy should be to push him towards the spike trap that they're trying to set up, as opposed to just engaging in, like, a dangerous pursuit. I think it's to try and flush him towards their spike trap.
The only good news, guys, is that as far as I could tell, I can only hope, we can only cross our fingers. And
Yeah, now it's a lot
stays
more
on the
predictable.
freeway, because that is going to take away at least some of the risk, although everybody on the freeway is certainly going to be in his path here of destruction, as we've seen this evening.
Oh my god.
CHP almost guaranteed.
He almost clipped that car, holy shit.
Now you can see those LA already ruined several people's day, but fortunately, at least from what we can tell, does not appear.
What was
to
that?
be- That's a weed whacker that fell off the back of that truck.
Oh.
It appears to be a gardening truck, guys. There's a lot of landscaping equipment in the back.
Hats off to the cameraman. This was a huge, like, this is real time, by the way. He was able to see that fly off and then zoom in on it, and then still keep up with the chase. Good for him. I was very curious what flew off there as well.
At least from
I thought he started, like, firing missiles like a James Bond truck or something. It was like a little torpedo or something.
only to say that
Don't sell yourself
could
short.
roll over for some reason. Not sure what that
Oh!
reason is. Oh my goodness.
Oof,
Following
jeepers.
down onto the median, over the median, and now continuing after missing that cross traffic just by
Holy
a hair,
shit.
Just by a hair. It looked like maybe an undercover vehicle at that intersection. Look at that.
Oh,
They're
wait, oh,
cutting him
damn.
off and shutting down these intersections ahead of him. It's a very hard
They had the
thing to
right
do.
read, but the
It's
wrong spot.
Very good that they were able to control. Look
Amen,
on the
brother.
car, losing control.
Ooh.
Crashing into another car. Crashed into another car.
Pinballed
and it
there for a
looked like
minute.
he was trying to evade that deputy, and he was coming up right behind him in the oncoming lanes of traffic. But really, what can they do? I mean, he's just
Yeah, you can't just, like, head-on collision.
Into a head-on collision, which is not an option.
Yeah.
Turn around now.
That'd be a terrible
Really going
option.
ahead of him here, which there will be another major intersection
Just imagine the officers like on the radio. This one's for my country, boys. Fucking head-on collides with him. Leans back with a smile on his face.
This just takes your breath away with every intersection that he blows through.
Fucking action movie scene.
Here in Hacienda Heights, we are. It looks like
Oh, cul-de-sac.
this is scary. This is scary. A cul-de-sac.
Uh-oh.
Come face to face with this suspect, and you guys know, and our viewers
The
know,
raid boss is cornered.
in this situation because he's already rammed into several vehicles, including deputy vehicles, and there
Well.
he is again, right through, almost missing them, and now
That-
man,
okay.
continuing in the neighborhood where there are about a half a dozen.
Oh!
Right through those deputies again, just
Okay,
missing them.
that's...
Unbelievable.
I disagree with the statement about the boxing in. I think they had a better opportunity to box him in before that point. That was just a really good shooting the gap from him. That one wasn't even on the officers. I think they just waited too long to try and box him in. They had a much better opportunity to do that further back. But then that guy really fucked him in the face with that one. Fucking squeezed a stinker in there. He is making this pickup truck look like it's a smart car. I don't know how he's able to fit through these small gaps and these small holes here. It's wild.
And about a dozen black and whites.
Yeah, probably,
behind him,
Rhino.
But that tire, I think his back left tire is.
Oh, yep,
something. Look
he
at
lost
that.
his
More
tire.
sparks flying, not sure. And there you see more sparks actually coming from the front. It's coming
Oh,
from
is it the
front
bumper?
left. Front left sparks.
That might not be
We'll
the
see what his
tires.
sparks look like, but he is.
Oh, no, it's the
He's
tires.
missing the tire.
Yep.
He's missing the tire. Okay, so by the way, this is not the first time we've seen this in this pursuit. Last time. Yeah, there's no way. There's no.
What the fuck? What happened to the announcer there? What did he swallow water and it go down the wrong pipe? What was this noise? Listen to this.
This pursuit. Last time. Yeah, there's no way.
It's like a little balloon letting air out.
Especially at these speeds. And
Also, how is there 40 minutes still? To circle back, they're doing everything by the book. I'm gonna say maybe this is one of those moments where an officer comes in, slaps it down, and says, "It's time we bend our own rules, Chief." And he's like, "Alright, give me your badge and your gun, you're off the case." And then he gets the job done. Because the only reason this hasn't been more of a catastrophe is because this guy's somehow been able to avoid hitting most people, most cars, and most things. And that's just a legitimate miracle. This protocol could have had so many problems if this driver was a little worse than he is. He should have been caught fucking 50 minutes ago. Like, I don't know how effective this protocol is, to be honest. Surely there's got to be some other way.
up on the curb.
Yeah, it can't really break.
Look at this again.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yep, it's all crumbling.
Unbelievable. Head on with another car. And here comes
All right, there we go.
Not even a pit maneuver, but they rammed into it from behind, into a gas station. Folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda, into a gas pump.
This has to be where it ends. There's no way.
But he's gonna put it in reverse. Back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this. Ramming into the front end. They're shooting. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're gonna widen out, and they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck. Unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment.
So I will say I did know that they shot him. He doesn't die. He survives the shooting. I did know that happened. I knew it ultimately ended like that. I just didn't know how we ever got to that point.
Stop this.
So how long does it stay in this standstill? Okay, then they eventually get him out and arrest him.
This has come to an end, guys. I hate to tell you, but well, I'm happy to say it's come to an end. But
Nah, you don't have to put the mask on. Man, I had a lot of fun. It's a real shame that it's over now. I hate to say it. Or, I mean, wait, no, it's good. What a crazy fucking chase. Okay, so it wasn't a full hour 40, it was about an hour 12. That's still absurd.
The lights were right there, right next to me, so I got it, and I just started looking. I was like, man, you gotta get out of my house. I'm gonna stop you like right now, man.
It all began in Anaheim just before 5.
What? He refused to leave the area. Well, let's, you know what, actually, let's check that out in real time. Let's see how, stern this refusal was to leave the area. I'm so curious here. Because it looks like he gets hit, and then it is the second the officers show up on the scene, arrested. Okay, so that's, his car's now just been hit again. So his car's been hit twice. So he's still there, he hasn't been arrested yet. Now he's being arrested.
They are stopped. They have stopped. The wheel is off. That front left.
It's been a matter of seconds. Actual seconds. Yikes. That's fucking trash. That's some straight garbage right there. That guy did nothing wrong and just gets arrested for getting hit twice. He got an injury so he can sue. He absolutely should. That's so fucked up. Oh my god, I'd be so tight. My car just got hit. Oh my god, my car just got hit again. What the fuck is happening? I'm processing information. Okay, honey, what do I do? The cops are here, they're shooting. Do I pull out and run, or is that gonna look suspicious? I don't know what to do. Holy fuck, they're opening my door. Oh my god, I'm being arrested. It's been 20 seconds. Like, they want him to literally be like a speedrunner to immediately make this decision instantly in an intensely stressful situation after being hit twice out of nowhere. That is outrageous. Oh yeah, and apparently they roughed him up too, which you could kind of see, which I said was really fucking weird because they threw him on the ground and like aggressively handcuffed the shit out of him. What must have happened is they got confused on who they were actually chasing and for some reason assumed it was this car. I have no other explanation for why that would have even happened remotely. Because even if they were out there just to like fuck things up, they have a perfect target with the guy who's just gone on an hour-long pursuit, a chase. They wouldn't even need to rough up this guy. They have someone they could go beat the shit out of. That makes no sense. I think that's the only explanation. They didn't want to look dumb. So they tried to come up with some kind of justification for roughing this guy up, but I think the real reason was they got confused on who they were actually chasing. It'd been over an hour. It spanned so much distance that they just simply forgot what the car or suspect looked like. So the first person they saw when they arrived at the scene, because keep in mind, those people that arrested him, those cops, they showed up so late, they were probably so out of it and just fucked this guy up thinking that this was the suspect. That's the only thing I can make sense of. They didn't get confused. I see no other reason why they would have. I see people keep saying racism. They had no idea this guy's race when they got there. They literally ripped the first guy out of the car they saw. I don't think race came into play at all. They legitimately showed up and ripped this man out of his car. He's not following order. Yeah, that's just a dog shit take. I think, real time, it was 20 seconds from the second time his car gets hit. That's 20 seconds of pure panic. Instantaneous chaos. 1 second you are parked with your family, next second you've been hit by a pickup truck, and then you get hit again by the same pickup truck after a cop hits it. You're fucking stunned. You're not processing things normally. 100%. He gets out, he's confused, he's trying to make sense of what's happening, and then he goes to get back in, probably to leave, which I think would be the logical thing to do. That would probably be most people's thought process, like, holy shit, they're shooting, I'm gonna leave. And then that's when they throw him down. That is absolutely just big cop L. I don't think there's any excuse. Like, there isn't, there's like actually no time for him to not even follow orders. It is 20 seconds from the time his car gets hit the second time. Actual 20 real world seconds. He's getting arrested right here, and the second time he gets hit was right here. Well, a little before that. But yeah, roughly like 20 seconds. Have they released anything about the, driver? Because I didn't see anything pop up about him. They let him go for being a Dallas Cowboys fan. He's suffered enough. Yeah, well, that is rough. That is rough. I just love to create. I love to inspire. Let me see the spike.
You just don't know who's
So chat said
walking
it's very
around.
slow.
He got off of Rosecrans onto Willowbrook, then turned around.
Yeah, he's not exactly
and just
drifting
made a
around
very
anywhere.
random U-turn, so the ideal speed for a pit maneuver. Now, of course, he's going to
Yeah,
speed up
like
a
the
little
speed
bit, but
limit.
That was a
This is
He's
by
back
my
on
house. I can
Alameda,
hear
so
the
he is
helicopter.
now going,
Well, get out and do something. What the
he's
fuck?
Back on Alameda, and it doesn't look like they made contact.
Are you
with him.
serious?
You thought for a second that they were going to pull up right behind him.
Protect your
and execute
community.
That pit, but it does not look.
Bro, this is the slowest chase. Yeah, it's not very fast.
Boxed in here. Look at this. They're going to make it with.
This is
So
such a
right turn
common
now
occurrence
onto
in LA
Compton
now.
Boulevard, but for some reason, the driving has slowed down dramatically.
It's almost like a police escort at this point.
Okay, that's an access road. This will take.
I am surprised they're not pit maneuvering his
It's
ass
one
here.
of those exit, those kind of like. There's the spike.
That looks like it
and
was
I've seen
not
him
even
execute it
close.
So well. He just switched vehicles, pulled a switcheroo under the overpass. But in any event,
Oh, that was pretty close. Yeah, nice.
There's the spike, and that looks like it was this again. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he's using this time to think about things a little bit more clearly.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's using this time
All
for.
kinds. He's a career criminal, just,
Man, what was I doing?
is determined
Why did I do this to myself?
We'll see what happens.
Can't
But in
believe I've
any
done
event,
this.
Those right tires are now done.
We're just gonna sit here and slowly watch him run out of gas. Awesome. Why even bother? Just hit this. Just pull over. Just be like, hey guys, I didn't see you there. I didn't know I couldn't do that. Maybe he's banking on like staying up super late driving around and everyone falls asleep in the police department, so the helicopter pilot's like, alright guys, I gotta go home. I'm ready to snooze. Same with the cops, and he's like, alright, I win. Just a war of attrition.
Up at least
And this is still going right now?
time it out.
How?
In any event, he is now zigzagging his way once again.
Zigzagging? Are we watching the same thing?
Residential neighborhood, and I
He's
hesitate to call
slowly
these random
pitter-pattering down the
because he
street.
May very well be more familiar with these.
He's running on
So,
two tiddlywinks of
not,
tires.
Really, pursuit has been at times, and it's
It can't even fully make this. Oh god.
this
Got a
is
little
nothing
second wind.
More than a joyride.
If somebody just threw a banana peel down here, Mario Kart style, it might be enough at this point. Hey man, at least he's being safe. Yeah, just pull over at this point. This car is, it's like going jogging speed. Like, just why even bother? 50cc. Sure, yeah, it's a 50cc chase.
Yeah, I mean, while we're on the topic, something very similar happened to me many years ago. Seeing my own car pull out of my driveway.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say his chase.
My car drive in the opposite direction, only to be found days later in pretty similar condition. Unfortunately.
That sucks.
It was
Damn.
87 Monte Carlo, but we won't talk about that.
Wait, I'm getting so much lore on the caster. I see why he's so attached to these police chases now. He's like Batman. The thing he feared most was his car being stolen, so he became a car chase commentator. That's LA living.
At somebody, I mean,
Yeah, I guess so. Seth Rogen loves it, though.
He is certainly,
Remember he made that whole tweet about his car being broken into
indicate
15 times and how he's always excited when it happens or whatever?
Not what I would expect. I kind
What a
of
saint.
based on the driving and the circling this pursuit, you see some of the neighboring jurisdictions here.
It's like the world's saddest Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Like all the cars are just stopped and they're all just like waiting for him to slowly fucking dinkily drive by. Fucking wave on the way. Christ. Just stop. God damn. I think one speed bump will be the end of this story. Can we maybe try and like funnel him towards like a speed bump? Because there's no way this fucking thing makes it over it like the little engine that could. That's in game. Now let's just set up like a little blockade. Push him down one of these side streets that likely has a speed bump and call it a day.
Almost every time that we've even been able to peek through that driver's side window, he's had that phone on, whether he's texting somebody, calling somebody, or like you said, maybe streaming ABC7 at this point, who knows. But that is most
True.
likely what those watch commanders are doing.
I really
in
like this
fact,
commentator.
back at the CHP station.
He probably is watching the
our
stream.
very picture right now as bring this
Oh, here we go. There could be a speed bump here.
felony
There could be a speed bump, which may as well be a landmine at this point.
I don't see him getting
'Cause that
very
car will
far.
be
He's gonna
fucked on it.
decide to run on foot, and he's now going through a major red here.
It is-
Long Beach.
This is the 20th fucking intersection where all the cars are just stopped knowing it's coming and just waiting.
He's been hesitant.
Like, come on,
to take
Bozo,
this
can you
onto
fucking
the
hurry this
freeway,
up?
Which would put him into Linwood.
Can you just drive by now?
But in any event,
This is gonna be a fucking 3-hour chase. This car is running off of
I guess
dreams.
we're now actually we're in Compton.
It's
In
transcended
any
gas.
event, southbound Long Beach Boulevard.
Oh my god, it's fucking cruising!
Putting a little
Where
bit
did
of
this come
maybe
from?
more than a little bit of distance between himself and that primary.
Did he run over like a
out
like
of
a
the right
like a
side?
gas
Well,
pump
right
or
now,
something
really
that
quick, I
gave
wanna
him
get
some
an idea,
juice?
How far back is that lead?
You just hope it ends in general.
So
This
now
car may never
north
stop.
this road, off of
It's like the
Carlin,
train from
slowing
Snowpiercer.
down a bit after we saw more sparks flying out of the right side.
Just
of the
pit maneuver him here. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's fucking nothing. God damn it. Oh, that was the slowest turn of all time. Just put him out of his own misery here. This car, like the car's gone through enough at this point. Please. What is this thing? A Kia? Have mercy on it.
And now his next major here is Rosecrans. He'll turn westbound onto Rosecrans.
this guy's leaning out clapping. That must have been a fucking fire angle there. This has actually turned into a sport in LA.
And just as we were saying, very well may be enjoying his last beer. You never know.
It seems like that might be the case. Oh no, wait, he's doing whippets. He 100% just did a fucking whippet, didn't he? That is my man, that is not a beer. This guy is doing whippets. What the fuck? That absolutely explains it. That's why he's shaking it. Yep, wow. Is this live? Yeah. Oh no, he just stopped to to get some more whippets in.
Look at this.
Oh, they're so
This is what we're
excited.
afraid of, right? Because this has now been going on long enough. A glimpse of it. to
He's
get
he's a little local celebrity now.
or social media post.
Whoa, Jesus.
Look at this. I mean,
What was that plan?
absolutely Unnecessary.
What
Actually
the
approaching
fuck?
The vehicle, almost as if she wanted to give him a high five. Okay, this is nothing compared to some of the things that we've seen in the past, but that type of behavior that could certainly get somebody hurt. It's really.
Yeah, what an idiot. This guy's literally doing whippets behind the wheel. I'm surprised he hasn't crashed.
Clear example of what we were just talking.
What an
about.
absolute
And
goddamn
now
imbecile.
Maybe they know her is all too real, and now we're seeing more and more people pulled over.
The whole
These are
neighborhood has come out to
neighbors,
film
these are
this.
professional photographers.
I also just can't believe they haven't bothered to just spike the tires again. He's going 15. And he's doing circles.
Same pattern for a while, and so I'm starting to wonder why we haven't even seen another spike strip.
That's what I
Trying
just
to knock
said,
out
yeah.
Those left tires and able to maintain
Can't someone
control
just
of the
pull up
vehicle.
next to him and slash the
That's,
tires?
probably
What do you think
not
they
by
are?
choice, it's just,
Police officer samurais? Slash his tires with what? Their katana on the way by? No, man. I mean, if you want to make it like an action movie, they could drive by and shoot the tires, but even that's not gonna be effective.
Circles around
They'll
the
probably
same
miss. It's
box.
not like an easy shot to hit, and it just puts all of these spectators in danger.
And, you know, is just enjoying these last few minutes of freedom, or maybe another hour. Who knows?
Gee, I hope it's not another hour, man. Like, here's just a really good opportunity. You can just pit him here. We've seen one car in the last like 4 minutes. Just please, the Kia will say thank you. This car is begging to just be stopped. Like just a little tiny bump, like just a little love tap.
Or at any point, do we see them change the tactic, if at all?
That's exactly-
Maybe not. I mean, we've discussed why.
Is the narrator in the stream? That is what I'm saying.
Ride
I
this
just
out
said that.
to the end. But that doesn't mean that they are
Tactical
aware of what's in the
patience.
vehicle, because that is also something.
Oh god, jeepers creepers, Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Around 25 miles per hour. We'll go ahead and throw up our real-time speed tracker, dipping below 15 miles per hour, so really slowing down now. Back on Santa
Is this
Fe
still a
Avenue.
chase? No, it's watching a wounded animal
That sounds familiar.
slowly
Trust your instincts.
roll around.
We have been on Santa Fe numerous times over the last 30 minutes. Inside, I do see the reflection there. But other than that, he is going right through another red light here. So these, look at that. About 1, 2, 3.
Man, so many,
8 or 9 people.
so many
anticipating the
spectators.
pursuit, phones ready, and trying to catch a glimpse.
This is gonna have so many
More
angles.
smoke coming from that rear.
TikTok famous by morning easy.
There, Rob, is gonna be-
Yeah, maybe that's the play.
That's
It's all a
frustrating
clout play.
there, I believe, yeah. So he's got the red light.
Oh, they didn't stop this
Still
side.
traveling at a snail's pace. He kind of peaked at 30 miles per hour there and is now crawling once again back up to this intersection. No break.
Wait!
Just slowing
A vigilante's trying to block him.
Right in front of him, and weaving just around that vehicle through the red light. Why that person is doing that? No idea. But you saw.
They're gonna turn around and arrest that guy, I'm telling you.
Shine that vehicle, hazard lights on.
I bet that
headlights
guy
on.
was sitting there for a minute, because he had plenty of time.
There's
Oh!
the drink. There's the drink. It looks like maybe a water bottle. that he
I
threw
don't know
out the
about that.
window. More smoke
I bet that
as-
guy, though, that tried to block him was sitting there for like 10 minutes, like,
Upwards of 30
alright, he's
miles
coming
per
this way.
hour again on Santa Fe.
I can do this.
Made his way
I can be the hero.
through Rosecrans,
I can do this.
up on-
Yeah!
up on Plum.
And gets arrested for it, and also doesn't
25
stop him.
miles per hour again.
He was thinking, how bad could 12 miles per hour hurt? Exactly. He's like, my car's a piece of shit anyway. They'll probably give me a medal for stopping this menace. I'll do it. And then he half-assed it, so he just pulled out pretty quickly, and it completely didn't work.
We'll take him. And the shot there, he is.
Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! Are they finally going to pit him?
And somebody's giving the go-ahead.
Whoa!
Him out of control, doing a 180. He is pushing the pedal to the metal and
Oh,
another collision with another
Oh
officer.
my
CHP
god,
is
he's
on
going
there.
12.
He's coming around that light pole.
He's
A
going
failed pit
12,
after
they
he
did.
Spun around in a full 180.
Oh,
Another collision with
no.
CHP.
Get the Jeep guy back out here. He was closer.
Right through those officers in the back there, and away he goes. Another pit
Oh
attempt there.
god, now it's gonna be another 2 hours
Oh,
before they
man,
try
this
that
is
again.
Really frustrating for these CHP officers. This could not be more frustrating, quite frankly.
You just
After
helped
all
him with
of
his
that,
U-turn,
they
if
saw a
anything.
clean opportunity for a
It was
pit
speedrun
maneuver.
tech.
Watch Commander gives the go-ahead. If they see another
God,
opportunity,
Jesus
I imagine
Christ.
they're gonna try
Oh wait,
to-
it's the same guy. Is he gonna do it again? Oh, you can't on this street. This one's a little too busy.
He's coming back for more.
But he
Here
is
comes
lurking. He's
different
angry. He's got a head of steam.
different
He's mad.
unit coming back for
Make me
another
look silly, huh?
attempt if he sees an
I was the
opportunity.
#1 pit
Speeds
maneuver
just
expert in the
under
academy.
threshold as he comes
I'll have you know,
on the
bub.
double yellow
Come here,
lines
Buster.
Over the paint, through another red light.
Oh, he wants it so bad, too. He wants it so bad.
Try to make contact once again.
Oh, here he comes.
Here
Oh,
it
baby.
comes. Left
You won't make a fool of me twice.
CHP SUV making contact of full speed. Spinning at a 360. Disabled vehicle continues to go. Trying to
Oh, I thought the cop's car had, like, hit one of the barriers. He takes himself out. Oh, god damn it. Third time's the charm, come on.
Alameda, more sparks flying.
Officer action out here, please, good lord.
Great pits. Here comes
Alright, here we go. That's,
this one's
oh, that's money. That's money.
full 360. Car still goes. It's continuing. This area is refusing to give up on
It's- He's immune to pit maneuvers.
two.
Back to the drawing board.
60, and he can
He's too good.
joyride.
You're just giving him a spin cycle. Oh, maybe the plan's to make him dizzy.
Four.
So that way he, like,
Rear
oh, surely this one.
contact. The bumper goes flying. There's the rear.
Oh, actually, yeah, that one did work.
Now they're gonna
Okay.
try and box him in.
That's
A
all she's
possible
got.
opportunity
Or
to box
maybe,
him in.
or maybe.
No, he's still able to run. Gassing it again. He's doing about 5 miles per hour with
Hey,
whatever is
that's more than
left
zero.
in this
Sometimes
car.
that's all you
5, maybe
need.
10 miles per hour, coming to a slow crawl, And that is probably it.
Yeah, it'll probably be all she
man,
wrote.
This Kia is
Give him one more
relentless.
pit
Here
maneuver on
comes
the way out.
Another possible pit.
A little tap on the
That
ass
would
for
be
good luck.
attempt number 6.
Oh, he's going way. Look at that radius.
Ooh. Ooh. Slow
No!
under the overpass. That is Alameda.
No, it's been censored by the overpass.
Alameda and Rosecrans. There he is. Officers with their guns
Ugh.
drawn. The vehicle placed
What a
under
chase.
arrest.
What a chase.
Oh boy. Well, that couldn't end much better or much safer because the potential for
I love this commentator. He's very clear he is enjoying it. It couldn't have ended any better. He takes it as entertainment.
6 pit maneuvers.
It is literally a
to bring
sport.
This suspect coming up in just 8 minutes. Reporting live from Air 7 HD. I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Great work, Chris. Great work, per usual. Chris is like the John Madden of LA police chases. Excellent, as always, Chris. I think what he needs next time, though, is like one of the NFL boards where they start like drawing on it, like, here's the potential play. What Andy Reid's most likely looking to do here is going to be a slant route. Like, he could do that for these police chases. Like, the suspect's going 25 miles per hour. He's got a couple of options here. If he wants to take the correct route, he's going to want to go down East Compton, where there's less speed bumps. You know, really get into it. I've just been told they're letting him off with a warning. Oh. 6 pit maneuvers and your car can keep going is the best Kia ad I've ever heard. That was a very impressive Kia ad, both for endurance and durability. That was impressive. It was eating pit maneuvers like cereal. It was getting pit maneuvered, but it turned it into like a beautiful ballerina's pirouette. Car chase on ABC. I can't watch car chases live. Potential TOS with people getting hurt. Everyone else does it. Yeah, and Hassan just got banned for doing what everyone else did with watching a Ye interview, so I'm not taking any chances. I love police chases, but I'm not watching one live. I'll watch a police chase after the fact. It's the same commentator from the last chase too. Oh my god, that's so fucking hype. Holy shit. I have a theory. We're getting so many police chases in such a short amount of time. I think that last one that went viral with the Grand Theft Auto stealing cars and going crazy, I think they saw the ratings and the response from that, and now, what was that, the SoCal Police Department? I think it was SoCal. Now they're just getting people hopped up, like, you know, they're leaving car doors open, maybe with the keys in the ignition, kind of enticing them as they have the chopper around the area, just waiting. Just fucking waiting. Just keep farming content out of it. Isn't that just called a bait car? Oh, true, yeah, I guess they used to have that bait car shit. Yeah, but they'd have the bait car and the cops nearby ready to, like, arrest them. I'm saying they're doing bait cars with a chopper ahead to film them. And then maybe they'll call the police, like, all right, hey, he took it. Go, go, go. But don't chase him too much. We want this to last. Did you see the police chase last night where the guy drove into the Angels Stadium? What? Was that the 3-hour chase? Oh, never mind. This is the one with the clown car with like 6 people coming out. When did he drive into Angel Stadium?
Into the stadium. Going into the stadium, bottoming out as he makes his way through the ticket booths at Angel Stadium. Check this guy out.
Yeah, this is the same guy.
Now very dark in that parking lot. Fortunately, he's got his headlights on, but you saw he bottomed out there, sparks flying as he fled through the ticket booth, and he is now well into the parking lot, about to go around Angel Stadium. Coming around home.
Why, though?
Continuing south.
What was the plan?
Lot, and what are we going to do here? Some donuts in the parking lot?
Mighty strange indeed.
Visiting all of Southern California's landmark attractions this evening as he now does circles in the parking lot of Angel Stadium, looking for an exit, and that appears to be what he may have found.
How the fuck? That was like the perfect opportunity just to spike trap the exit. They could have ended it right there. LAPD just gave up the car chase just now. The guy won against the cops. You can watch it now. I'm going to tune in for just 1 second. If I see anything sketchy, I'm immediately backing out. You said it's ABC 7? Alright, fine.
Onto the 5
oh, it's the boy wonder.
Which has about
The police chase
4 miles
commentating expert is back.
of valley left before he ends up in the Newhall Pass. And so I suspect
How did he escape?
gradually coming close with that cross traffic there. He's on a
Jesus, this has already been
an
going for
alleyway
30 minutes.
that does not have a name, but he is just about a block south or half block south of DeSoto Avenue. To give you an idea of where we are, you can see the helicopter.
I feel like with all these police chases in SoCal, I know the area better than my own city. Gone on such a fucking tour of it through these.
Street, I believe, out of LAPD's jurisdiction, and even the helicopter probably would have turned around.
What?
He probably would have, he probably would be done. But he is
Oh
now
no.
off the freeway in the San Fernando.
Is that how that
Valley
works? They have like an
still,
aggro
and
range, like
he
it's
is
World of
still in
Warcraft?
LAPD's jurisdiction, giving that
Actually, World of
airship
Warcraft I don't think has
reason
aggro
to
range.
continue
Like City
following
Heroes?
him. So left LAPD's jurisdiction and taken himself into Santa Clarita Valley, but instead he's now off the freeway, back into LAPD's.
So what happens then?
Right where this all.
Let's say he didn't suck a fat ass there and went straight,
That
and everyone turns around. Do they arrest him in the next county?
He has stopped.
Like just forward his information to them and they arrest him there? Yeah, they put out an APB?
Maybe,
Okay.
because it looks like it's red in the other direction. I can't
looks
tell.
like it's red. He's at a red.
Okay.
There's a green light allowing that.
He's obeying traffic
onto the
laws?
Southbound 405. He's in the right lane on the northernmost lane of Roxford Street.
Yeah, this is live.
And we'll see he basically is fixing.
I'll watch the
to
conclusion to this. It seems like a polite chase.
Sepulveda
He's just waiting in a red light.
He could either go.
He's in no rush.
north on- We'll see what he does here, crawling through the intersection and going with those
Oh, he's listening to the broadcast.
Now
He-
CHP.
He's learning. He's listening to the broadcast. He heard the secret. He heard the cheat code of going back up here and getting to the next county. He heard. He's listening.
Now he is now entering their jurisdiction. So CHP is going to have some fun with this.
Oh,
if you
no,
will,
wait.
and
I misunderstood. He's going the
see
wrong way.
What this guy is up to. He's
I thought
now
this was going all the way
southbound
around.
405. CHP took the bait, but
Took the
why not?
bait?
If
What
they
do you
got the
mean?
Resources, and
And they
this
just,
guy's running through
it's
the
fucking
red
3
light.
a.m.
Why in the world not?
They just
So
want to drive
he now
fast
has
for a little
3
bit.
CHP units
I get it.
southbound, and
They're like,
looks
"Fuck it,
he's
boys,
taking
let's
the
punch it."
405, southbound 405 mark.
What's at play here? And you never know.
If they pit maneuver this guy, I'm going to have to back out immediately because this is a high-speed pit maneuver, a huge chance for injury. Can't stream that.
Used to cover up a felony. We don't know.
That's exactly.
Neither do
Ooh,
the-
Oh!
look at that. Was that? Yeah.
Okay,
Did
he just got
okay,
off.
so he got off. The 2 continued, but he still has. That's
He's
still a
got
black
one
and white.
Yeah, he's got one straggler on him
CHP
still.
unit right behind him as he gets off.
I love how impressed the commentator gets.
And that's interesting. At least for the last several minutes, he's been somewhat behaved ever since he got onto the 405. And
Yeah, is this even a police chase? It just looks like a random guy now. He hasn't done anything illegal that we've seen yet.
And he's actually
He's
going
fucking
relatively
driving.
Slow. Is there more pulling in?
What do you mean let him go? Like he's just, like
So
he
let him
wins?
go. Yeah,
Like
he
he's
let
not...
him go. He
So what
follows
happens
the
now?
freeway. Again, those CHP
He just
units
goes home and it's all
primarily
good?
Responsible for state roads.
Goes to the paint
and
shop?
Interstate highways, and so he's going to head back towards the freeway. The airship is still overhead, and a different unit is now a ways back. Is that we don't know if it's CHP.
What
or-
is the protocol? I don't
It's the same
understand.
guy.
I have to
Okay,
pee.
so that CHP
I have to
unit-
pee.
that
I'll
CHP
be
unit
right back.
coming
I've got
back,
to
but
fucking
still
pee.
continuing
Christ.
in his direction, but you
Oh,
see
but I don't want to miss
that
anything.
truck
But I gotta pee. I'm sorry.
about
I've got to
2 or
fucking
3
pee.
blocks ahead of him.
Alright, I'm back. Wait, what? What just happened? Did he deploy an EMP? What's going on? They lost interest, they gave up, he just won. What?
Pursuit, and it is no longer a threat to the public, it would appear, because he has slowed down. Our coverage will end now. We thank you very much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night on ABC 7. Good night.
Wait, so is the crime forgiven? Because it was a pursuit. I don't know what he was originally being stopped for, but he evaded authorities, he ran from the police, Is it all good? Like he wins?
That's exactly right. And at least at one point, they were willing to...
No, they just arrest him later.
mode to bring
Okay. Imagine if that was a rule, like, if you outrun us for 45 minutes, we forgive your crime. You lose your stars.
once that helping through
That's crazy. Wait, that is actually nuts. I don't think I've ever seen that. Then again, I'm new to the police chase scene. Can't say I'm overly familiar with police chase protocol. I'm very new to this genre. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if they just plan on arresting him later, like they deem he's not a threat anymore due to the obeying road rules, like, if they plan to get him later, that assumes that he's in his own car. That could be a stolen car. It could be fake plates. That seems like an interesting protocol. Did you see about the police officer that drove into a restaurant and arrested the owner? He crashed his car through the restaurant. 2 videos, lots of questions after police SUV crashes into St. Louis bar. Owner arrested. Man, what? You're under arrest for putting this restaurant in the front of my SUV cruiser. You're in violation. Sounds like a Looney Tunes trap, like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, where they paint like a tunnel on a wall and then just crash into it. 2 videos shared on Tuesday by an attorney for a South St. Louis bar owner show a police SUV crashing into the bar, and part of the aftermath that led to the bar owner being arrested on charges of assault and resisting arrest. Oh, so the charges were separate from the crash. So this guy was just scooting in sideways like an action movie scene. The videos clear up some questions about what happened early Monday outside of the bar. Bar PM, popular gay bar in the city's Carundele neighborhood. I'm sure I butchered that name. But they produced several more. The bar's co-owner, Chad Morris, was charged with third-degree assault and misdemeanor resisting arrest after the crash. Police claimed he pushed an officer and ran from them. Let's see what the footage... Oh my god. It is impossible to use the internet without an ad block these days, but I can't go on these websites with one on anymore. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. He didn't even really... Man. I can't even rewind the video because now I'm getting another ad. He didn't even get far into the restaurant. This is like an advertisement for whoever makes that door threshold, like the door frame. Fucking blocked a full-speed police SUV. He bounced off of it. What is that made out of? Titanium? Adamantium? Like, look at this. It actually bounces the SUV back instead of crashing through the glass. That's impressive engineering. What a good build. So did the officer explain why he tried to crash through the front of the restaurant? Because at first I thought it'd be an accident, but this is clearly deliberate. He made no attempt to slow down or anything, really, it doesn't seem like. He just zooms through like it's GTA Online. It's insane the car is flying, Cazelli said on Tuesday. If I did this, I would be cited. It's unclear why the SUV swerved. James Pence, Morris' husband and another co-owner of the bar said police initially told him they had to swerve to miss a dog. Officers later recanted and said they swerved to miss a parked car, the same explanation that police gave reporters. This parked car? Brother, I got news for you. If you have to swerve to miss this parked car, you shouldn't be behind the wheel. It's a parked car on a road with literally nothing on it. This is like the road outside of Courage the Cowardly Dog's house. There is nothing here. So if you had to swerve to miss this, you're either drunk driving or a terrible driver. He's a hero, don't you get it? True, I guess. I didn't even think of that. This is quite the stunt. Though I guess he's already out of control. Like, for some reason, it looks like he's already lost control of the vehicle, because he is kind of beelining towards that car, so maybe he really did swerve to miss it. I don't know why he tried to throw in a dog excuse. But why is he already losing control of his vehicle? Police did not respond to multiple requests for more information about the incident and Cazelli's accusations. They denied a Sunshine request for dashcam footage of the incident, citing an active investigation. Man, that dashcam's gonna go hard. This is the aftermath. Looks like all of the framing's made out of wood. That's some strong wood. Mahogany, no doubt. The door didn't even budge. Didn't even make it to the door. This fine hard wood stopped it. Didn't even break the glass on it. I read a bit further about this after stream just because I was extremely curious as to how the officers would explain crashing into the bar like this, like it's some kind of Dukes of Hazzard moment. And there still isn't any real answers.
Mike and Kelly, we still really don't have many answers from police, and the bar owners say this was really scary for them. Their friends, however, have been very supportive, and tonight they supported them in the best way they knew how, which meant opening the bar, damages and all.
Also, where's Chris?
Balloon, it looks like, and possibly inhaling whatever is in that balloon. But
oh, he's not even doing whippets, he's just doing NOS.
Why they are failing to come to
man's huffing the balloons in there, huh?
This is a kind of environment where for traffic to continue to go.
Are they like trying to sneak up on him or something? Playing this like a stealth mission?
So look at all of the officers around. He is not restricted in the balloon in his hand.
I can see that.
Looks to be up near his mouth. So we don't necessarily know what's going on there, but
yes, we do.
You can make
don't worry, we do.
Again, we're watching to see if he will get out.
I'll tell you, he's probably not, you know, inhaling helium and making goofy voices.
The last time we saw this, so we're now waiting to see what this pickup is going.
Why is the officer just kind of inching up on him?
There's no opportunity necessarily.
It's like meeting a dog for the first time, and you don't want to like startle it by going for like a pet too quickly, so you like gently lower your hand in there before petting the dog.
From the other side you feed, but he's not necessarily. He's just not pulling.
Oh, he was waiting for a pit maneuver.
There's another pit in the intersection. If he follows suit, which he did.
Oh shit! He's like a glove. Oh boy! Oh shit!
Continuing.
It's like a game of pinball.
Bump him and try to stop him, but now look as he has moved.
Oh boy!
Standing outside.
Why not just put
cell phone images?
Far be it from me to question the methods of the department, but if the idea was to box him in here, why not box him in here when he was preoccupied huffing NOS for like actually 3 minutes at this red light? They had so much time, but instead you had officer action over here that just really wanted the pit maneuver. You could have boxed him in here and it would have been much more efficient and quicker. I don't really understand what the point of that was. He's stopping at every red light. If the idea is to pit maneuver into a box, boxing him in, why not just box him in right now?
The driver continues to not yield, and there it is again. You can see.
Oh, here comes a pit maneuver. He's lurking. I can see that desire in his eyes. Here she comes.
And there is another one, and we'll see if
nice.
The sheriff's changed tactics at all to try to pin him in a little bit more.
Why change tactics when it's working so well already?
Go over those medians, and he's done it again. Now he's going in.
Oh, he's grinding it.
This is where it begins to get dangerous for other people because
like a Tony Hawk stunt there. He just got like 600 points from that grind.
Stop over that curb. And
he is actually stopping at stop signs too. Instead of pitting him, we could just come in here now and box him.
Look like there's any damage to the vehicle, and the person.
He stops at everything for the sake of more NOS.
Checking both directions. 3 pitmen.
Man's probably so zooty pantsed right now he doesn't even realize that he's like in a police chase. He's probably like, "Oh my god, that is so impolite. I just got bumped in a fender bender." Well, I never.
So narration. You see this person.
Not sure, Bobby, but it's pretty interesting so far.
We have an officer there, and there is a spike strip that he is driving right over.
So yeah,
we have no doubt that he hit the spike strip that he is.
Well, he literally stops to look at it. You're like, oh, this is an interesting contraption, and then just slowly drives over it.
There is a spike strip that he is driving right over. So that
surely that has to be maximum efficiency on the spike strip.
So that's going to
spike strip.
Tires of this truck, and you can see the thread, the string, the rope there behind. So
oh boy, he stole the spike strip.
His vehicle, and we're going to see how long.
Add it to the list of crimes. Now it's theft.
Of the truck, possibly break the axle by driving over in such a manner of those.
Oh, I lost him behind the tree.
He hasn't, and he's just.
Oh wait, the officer just opened it. Oh, don't tell me this is where the spike strip finally works.
So, unfortunately,
I can't see.
We can't see why he has stopped.
Let's swing this helicopter around.
Now,
oh, nope, there he is.
Yeah, and he's continuing. And if you're just joining balloon,
it is a balloon.
Like
he is inhaling something.
Yep.
And that would
Right,
be
you are.
The helium.
possibly helium
Yes.
and any number of things. This was
Brother, possibly helium? What do you think he's doing on his way to a child's birthday party to make, like, a fucking comedy sketch for them with a goofy voice? Helium? Why are we pretending we don't know what he's inhaling?
at one
Well,
point,
he's
they
fucked
did go
now.
into a surveillance
Unless he
mode. They were
busts
kind
through
of
the
watching
fence.
him. Generally, he's been in light traffic, but this again is the kind of
He got
stuff
himself
that-
confused
so now there's
there.
nowhere to go. He's now pinned in. He can't go forward.
Yeah,
Officers are
so this
not
is where
at
this
risk.
one
And
reaches
look
its
at the
standstill
number
for
of
4
officers
hours,
behind.
huh?
The big risk, I would think, for sure, but it suggests that he's under the influence and would be acting irrationally. Now you've got a dog that's right there in front of the vehicle. So again, you wouldn't want that to
An astute observation
get
indeed.
away. You certainly don't want to put the dog at
Sharp
risk.
as a nail, that dog.
You just worry
The,
about
the
bike
dog
path.
did
You
scoot
see
by,
officers here.
a valuable witness.
So they are going to try to keep. He was recklessly driving balloons. That comes from one of our.
Is he out of balloons
They
now?
approached the vehicles. No.
Now he's trying.
Oh boy, now he's heckling.
Or maybe the suspect is
It begins to.
in that cat.
Maybe they just wanted to, like, hang out for a bit and
I can't
talk.
tell if he's. Yeah.
Oh, he's going for it!
So they're going to pull back now because
Okay.
again, you don't want to put officers at risk. But he's not going to back that truck up anywhere. Look
He's
at the
trying
tires.
though.
So
Well, let's
he
see what
will-
kind of power this Dodge has. Or, it looks like a Ford, I think.
which
Look at
could
this.
cause a fire of his tires
Wow, look
as
at
well.
this.
This just goes to show you
already-
that the
Look at
spike
this.
strip was worthless here.
Yeah, absolutely.
He stepped away. Now he has come back. He has something in.
Why don't
his
you come on
hand.
out of the truck and we'll give you some more
Cell phone
balloons?
or whatever. But you know, I was. Thank you for sending that to us. But you're looking.
Oh, they're getting him!
Much without that. So now they've got the just caustic tear gas right in.
Yeah, they sure did.
You're fighting gas with gas. This man's been huffing NOS for
Nitrous oxide
like
is usually what
an
people
hour now.
huff
Tear gas is
when
going to
they
do
use the balloons.
nothing.
That comes from one of our executive producers.
That could be
He's
one of
immune.
the reasons they were stopping him. Maybe some.
The officer is pulling back on that SUV.
Honestly, this guy's got a pretty
That
big
was the one
brain
that
strategy.
seemed
It's a
to
long-term
drive
play. He's going to make sure all the officers are
the,
sunburned.
spike strip when they were pulling up to bump
Because
in.
you know they weren't ready for this. They did not apply any sunscreen
Yeah,
lotion.
he did.
That's
They
for
had
sure.
flat tire. So what had happened was he had tried to push that SUV out of the way, and just as a precaution, they backed a second police car, sheriff's vehicle, up against the rear bumper. But when they did that, they actually ran over the spike strip that had been laying down to prevent
No way.
the suspect from getting
No
away.
way.
They flattened their own tire because they couldn't pull it out of the way. We do
How?
wanna mention-
How? The spike strip this guy ran over in like actual textbook fashion. He looked at it, made sure the spike strip was down properly, beautifully, slowly ran over it, and then accelerated, and the spike strip did nothing to his tires, and yet somehow the cops, hit their own spike strip and it pops it instantly. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because the person
Just keep throwing tear gas in there. Flashbang him. I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. Like, you can clearly roll up and just throw anything in his window. Throw in a note that says, please get out. Like, fuck, man.
He's
Anything.
almost looking into he could
They've
just
already
get
thrown one tear gas
tired
canister in there. Let's just start,
and
like,
fall asleep. I mean, you look at
Flashbang?
It, he's
more tear gas.
he's repeatedly.
Oh, did they
inhaling
tear gas him
over and
twice?
over and
The other
over.
one was at
And
45,
if
50.
in some way he is coming down off of his hot. The odd behavior is he continues to talk to them. Even
Oh,
as he
yep.
does
Looks
it.
like
A
they
couple
did
of
tear
times
gas
I've
him
seen
twice.
this. As they approach, if he starts to move, they've generally backed off. So here they go. They're putting it in there on him, and he's still got that canister. See the canister that he has?
Oh, shit!
Well, but look in his hands right now.
Those
That
fast
is a massive
reflexes.
Canister of something.
He just threw it.
If more force is necessary to end this, are
Who,
they ready?
who do they have out here? G.I. Joes now? What? Man, this guy's armed to the teeth. Good lord, alright. Yeah, they called him Master Chief, I guess. Yeah, not wrong. About to drop in the ODST troops.
Ready to end it? What's coming?
They've walked up to the cabin fucking 3 times now.
Such as a use of force. However, they are going to.
Surely they have to know he doesn't have a weapon or anything.
End up going to jail.
Yes.
Yeah, we saw them toss water, but
Yes.
I've not seen him.
Well, can we
It's
Uber
the
Eats
same, just
some
in
food to
general,
him, maybe?
sometimes they'll get
Wine and
home.
dine him, maybe
We haven't
get him out
seen,
that way?
any evidence of that, but maybe we missed it.
Put like a large rotisserie chicken on the end of a fishing line to
Yes, but
lure him
also
out?
I was thinking,
It's not impacting the.
Oh shit, they're rolling up.
Main Street, but you are seeing the deputies approach, and I fully believe that there is going to be a resolution on this. That they're going to have to go in, open up the door, drag this guy out, and take him into custody. At this point,
That looks to be the only way.
Well, we see the SWAT officers approach
Oh, nope,
so that
must-
they could take
must have been too hairy.
of that sheriff's.
He looked at it. He looked at them with the nos again. And he said, "Don't make me.
So
Don't make me do it."
Interesting. He turns around and walks that. So now.
Jesus Christ! They got the SWAT unit out here.
Bruce, I liked what you said.
We need the experts. This guy's good.
Down.
It's fucking Jason Bourne in that truck.
When
street with cars on both sides.
But why? But why? But why? Why are you swapping out the police cruiser here with the fucking SWAT Bearcat? That's so unnecessary. They have walked up to this goofy goober's window fucking 5 times. 5 times. They have to know by now he has no weapons beyond huffing nos, which I guess could be like a Bane level power-up juice, maybe. But, like, they have to know there's nothing in there. Surely, at this point, they'd be like, alright, we'll just drag him out, I guess. What the fuck?
and he.
Oh, shit, here we go.
And eventually began
The
to
day is
sober up,
saved.
In a manner of speaking, yes. I mean, at some point, you do sober up. But if not, if he continues to huff, I mean, if he just continues to use it over and over, yeah, nothing changes. And here comes the Bearcat.
Yeah.
Woo!
How, you know, you have these cars that
They
are
did it!
on the narrow street, and then you can see the barrier.
Okay. He's not moving. He hasn't moved in 2.5 hours, and now he definitely won't.
These are
Can last for a couple.
Oh, now he is absolutely not moving.
will huff or sniff it, and it's
Another Bearcat.
it's a fast it's a fast.
Yeah, this is
huff.
like
I
a
don't
game
know
of
what type
Tetris.
We need a patrol
Cat.
skater.
One of the helicopters.
Along West.
Chris! They woke Chris up. They're like, oh my god, please get Chris in here. Anything. God, I can't do this anymore.
In the cab. They were able to
Please,
look
Chris,
in.
save
I can
us.
tell you that from your shot,
Which you would think will play into law enforcement's favor here.
What does
I think they're just literally waiting for him to have to take a shit or something. Or get like really hungry and thirsty that he's just like, alright guys, look, we've had our fun. Let's get some food and call it a day, huh? They told the, oh, there's the other Bearcat. We got 3 in the mega mix now. They told the commentators, the casters, like, hey, you guys can just like go home. Man, this is more just like a casual get together at this point for the whole department. Surprised someone doesn't wheel out a little grill and start cooking. Like that might even be a good play, like try and entice him to get out of the car for some like high quality cookout food.
Along that bike path where SCB officers
What?
are now strategizing on whether to approach
What
that
the
pickup truck
fuck?
from a different angle. There is that third Bearcat, making it the 3rd armored vehicle now on this prolonged operation.
They've got the undercover espionage crew out here too in the unmarked white
SCB
vans with the
officers
satellite
are now
dishes on top.
strategizing on
What the fuck is this? Who do they think he's communicating with? Alright, maybe we'll deploy an EMP. Take out the gas canister. No, fuck. Wait, it's gas. EMP's useless against him. Shit, he's thought of everything. Holy shit. That's the news? Oh, is it? Is it the news? Usually news is in marked vans, aren't they? At least the ones in Tampa. I don't see any markings on these. I assume this is like the quintessential like undercover cop shit. Though I guess it's not very good cover if there's like a satellite dish on there. Maybe I'm not familiar with what the news vans look like in Cali. Is that one going back to base? We're gonna need more reinforcements. I'll summon the squad. Oh, maybe it's gonna meet him on the other side of this, and they'll have like Mortal Kombat over this bike path. Man, if this guy just brought some snacks and some water, he could have actually just been here all night.
the county of Los Angeles. And
Like, actually just, you know, maybe even forever, depending on how long the snacks last.
What's impressive about the reverence for human life that the sheriff's department...
This would actually be an incredible diversion if his friends are criminals. It'd be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go occupy the entire LAPD by just, I don't know, going for like a small drive and then parking somewhere for a while. You guys go commit a lot of crimes. They're gonna be kind of low. Oh boy, he's back to the tank. He's probably almost out at this point.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over there. Were you able to establish communication with him? The deputies are attempting to make communication with him.
What do you mean attempting? God damn it. We have seen this man lean out of the car with his fucking belly flopped over the windshield, or the window, literally talking to you guys to your face. Communication was established fucking instantly. Literally off rip. God damn it. What do you mean attempting? Just go up there and talk to him again. You have walked up to his fucking window 6 goddamn times, 2 of them to put tear gas in it. Like, there is no problem saying hello to this man and like having these conversations. Like, can you get the fuck out of the car? Get out of the car, I'll let you pet my cat. Like, anything. Like, holy shit. Communication is the easiest thing with this guy.
Bodily injury to innocent.
What are they playing? Holy shit, are they gonna send a drone in there?
I don't think.
Oh my god. They've got the drone out. All right. We're entering the climax.
It's nice to have a little bit of company here.
I wonder if they've been trying to set this up for the last 3 hours they've been here.
Our chopper early in the morning, and he covered this pursuit earlier on when we first jumped on the air.
Bad news, Chief. Batteries are dead. All right, we tried.
You saw all
4 hours because now.
When did the tear gas even get in there? The drone must have been a distraction. I want to see when that even made it. Oh, it's in there, right? When did it get in? Did they even tear gas him, or did his gas canister itself blow up? What happened?
Now it's becoming assault.
They got shot through the windshield? When? I was trying to look for that.
Canisters of you know, gas. We call it CS gas. I'm not really sure if that's a technical term anymore. That's what they used to call it.
Okay, it must be like right here in the helicopter. We couldn't see it on the cam. Yeah, see, it's right there because he turns around, so he must have heard it, and it was when the helicopter didn't get. Oh, and there, look, there. That's the pole. Yeah. So we just couldn't see the officers holding this pole. Okay. Mystery solved.
And that pole right there.
Okay, that's probably the guy. That guy's kind of zooming. Is it muted? No, they just haven't done their live sports casting of the police chase yet. This guy is really punching it.
Welcome, everybody, as you join us live on ABC7.com and our ABC7 streaming apps. Chris Christie up in Air 7 HD as we
I love how he introduces it like an actual event.
Through South LA. Now, this person has crisscrossed a number
Hey, welcome to the Moist
freeways.
Esports broadcast of this live police chase.
Area after a home invasion in an industrial area here in Hawthorne. Coming up on Hawthorne Airport.
Oh,
again, still
I thought it was the other
pushing
car.
the pedal to
There
the
he is.
metal, about double the speed limit as he makes his way down Crenshaw Boulevard minutes ago. So again, a car.
Oh boy!
Front bumper there with that SUV.
Uh-oh.
At a high
Little
rate
love
of speed,
tap on the way
coming
by.
up on a little bit of traffic now on Crenshaw Boulevard at 131st. Very aggressive.
This guy's gonna do a citizen's arrest on him now. We need to exchange information, asshole.
Like that car that he hit is trying to catch up with him. Another red light coming up here. All 3 lanes occupied. Let's see if he squeezes
going
by
on the
here
sidewalk.
or jumps the curb. Right
Yeah,
now he is in
sidewalk.
that right lane. It's the black Audi that you see right there.
Oh,
with
maybe
his
not.
brakes starting to smoke a bit. Cutting
Oh,
off with
God.
the Mercedes, tapping the bumper there, and another collision.
This guy's
Here
just
comes
running
some more black
around,
and
just
whites.
giving little
More
taps,
black
little
and
paint
whites entering the
exchange.
pursuit now, engaging with the suspect. Officers behind him. Again, a helicopter above, 2 black and whites behind him.
Holy shit!
A pursuit that has crossed over the county line on several freeways.
This
at
guy's
extreme
burning
speeds, and those
rubber
extreme
out
speeds
here.
Are continuing this through. I forget. I did not catch that that cross street in any event. Where westbound.
First
on
LA
eastbound
driver to
Rosecrans
use blinkers.
At it looks like LA County Sheriff still with their helicopter overhead calling out the shots for those units on the ground, and now
Why
we
even
have
evade?
some
There's no way
units,
out.
Code 3
I don't
right
know.
behind them. They've
I
managed
really
to
don't
catch
know.
up with them once again.
Very
as he
rarely
gets
can you
onto the
escape the
110
chopper.
Freeway. He's getting onto the
And you have to
110
be very lucky.
off of Rosecrans.
It's fucking dumb to even try. What makes people think they can outrun the helicopters? Drugs, stupidity, desperation, I don't know, man. Maybe a cocktail of all three.
A little bit of a jam up there, and now he's got all 4 lanes to
This
play
guy
with
should be arrested, to
as
be
he comes
honest.
up on the 105
You don't
freeway.
say. The guy who broke into a home and then stole a
exiting,
car during the
getting on the
initial
105.
chase and is now engaged in this chase should be arrested.
105
Brother, you
west.
keep those hot takes to yourself, okay? I don't want to hear them.
Same area already a couple of times.
He
now
was
back on the
clearly
westbound side at
framed.
90 miles per hour, heading back towards the west.
It's a self-driving Audi. There's a ghost in the machine, and this
Another
guy is
exit
a
here.
helpless victim.
A wild left there through the red.
Ooh, almost threw the ass out of it.
Avalon Boulevard, now going northbound, just kind of making this up as he goes along. No clear destination here. He's obviously just doing whatever he can to lose these units and potentially find a hiding spot.
Oh, yeah,
to
he's gonna
evade
try
those
and hide under the
helicopters.
bridge
In fact,
here.
Now,
100%.
he's underneath the freeway. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's under the freeway. He's under the freeway, probably dumping vehicle. He's under the
Yep.
freeway, has not come
Oh,
out
the
the
cops
other
actually got
side.
there pretty
You see a
quick.
unit following him underneath.
Yeah, oh
and
wow.
There he is. There he is.
Where did this
He's
guy
back
come
on
from?
the
Who's
other
behind
side,
the wheel there?
northbound
Is
side,
that Dominic Toretto? Like, Jesus
105
Christ, that
freeway.
cop actually got there quick.
Now on 116th with the sheriff's unit right behind him.
He was absolutely about
We've
to
got
dump
3
that
units,
car.
a primary unit and a
But
secondary
that cop
unit right underneath
rolled
the
in.
freeway
He
with
fucking
them.
scooted in
Making another turn here.
sideways. It's a new car. I don't think it is, man.
Close call here. Look at this cross traffic coming up on
I
Central
don't think he had
Avenue.
time.
Continuing a northbound turn onto Central.
He entered with an Audi. I don't think he pulled some kind of crazy magic trick here and got a new car. Like, that's not, unless it was a Kia that he stole. He doesn't have
Close call
nearly
here.
enough
Look
time
at this
to do
cross
that.
traffic coming up on Central Avenue.
Kia is just
continuing.
You hop in and it'll just take you on a ride
northbound turn onto
itself.
Central.
Apparently, there's like no security on that shit. I
Again,
guess.
heading back towards the freeway and taking the freeway. If he stays on the freeway, I would
God damn it!
expect
Now I'm too drawn into this. Here, let's pay attention to the trim here. I'm very confident this is the same car. Let's go back to one of their other close-ups. That would have been a speedrun record of carjacking if he somehow pulled that off. Where's another close-up? I mean, I don't even need another close-up. You can still see the trim even on this.
some point, but he has put a kink in those plans. As
Yeah, I mean, it's just definitely the same car. Then they got the original call wrong. This
that's
is
a
100%.
different car.
No shot. It's not.
Did he carjack somebody else under the freeway?
There's no shot. It's the same car.
Right. This is a different car. This is a different car.
Then he stole the exact same model. He had a
He
clone
must have
waiting
done
under
that
the bridge.
the freeway. That's the only time.
The other car also had a sunroof. It had silver trim. It had silver rims. Same car. What? That makes no sense.
Positive that was an Audi before.
Even they're second guessing it as well.
Northbound Alameda.
He was literally under the bridge for 15 seconds.
Now coming towards him.
You can't hotwire
making
a
the
modern
U-turn
car
going
like
back,
that quickly. There'd be a
back under
victim
the
of a
freeway,
carjacking.
under
It'd
the
be easy to
105.
confirm. The only way he'd get this car is if he literally threw someone out of it and took it. And in that case, you have a victim there who would easily be able to tell you, yeah, my fucking car just got stolen. There's no shot. You cannot steal a car that quickly. From the article online. Here. How is there already an article? This was 3 minutes ago. Authorities were chasing a black Audi, but once the car got under an overpass, the suspect hopped in a Mercedes-Benz and continued fleeing. It's unclear if there was another carjacking or if the driver was waiting for a Mercedes. How would that be unclear? If it was a carjacking, there'd be a victim. Like, I don't think anyone just parked under the overpass.
I just heard female driver. Am I the only one that heard that? Female driver? Is that even possible? Vehicle coming to a stop. Vehicle coming to a stop. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4
holy
suspects.
shit.
We're
What
gonna follow
the
the
fuck?
driver. 4 suspects running from that vehicle.
This makes it even
Again,
less likely they got into another fucking
wild
car. How is that
chase here.
possible?
Now coming to a foot pursuit.
You had
That's gonna
9
be
fucking people in
Juniper
that
Street,
car all of a sudden, like a
just
clown
off
car
of
getting out?
Alameda. LA County Sheriff's units with 2 of those suspects
In
up against
15
the wall.
seconds?
A foot pursuit now with the driver and another passenger. 4 people total in that vehicle. 4 people total, and now one of the
How?
guys.
I don't
That's
understand
the
at all how
driver
this
at gunpoint.
actually
That is the driver
worked.
at gunpoint. We're going to come around here. That Mercedes is a separate vehicle from the one we joined you with up at the top of our coverage. That was an Audi.
I can't
At
process
some point,
how the fuck
the
this worked
driver of
out.
that Audi made his way into a Mercedes with 4 other people who have now jumped out near
The
Firestone.
only way this tracks is during the chase, he called his friends and said, I need an out. So they met him under the overpass, but then they all drove together, so those fucking morons all just got themselves arrested. That's the only way this would possibly make sense, and it's the dumbest plan imaginable. That is actually the stupidest idea you could have ever had. Now they all get arrested. Because he was 100% alone in the beginning. You could see in the fucking front windshield. Holy shit. That is incomprehensibly stupid. That is painfully dumb. Here's the resub pog.
And Manchester, a lot of puzzle pieces.
This is like
put
actually a
together here,
whole magical performance
but
in and of itself.
wild chase. A lot of blanks to fill.
Even if this worked out in their fucking favor, like even if they actually did make the car swap, they chose an almost identical car that the helicopter was still going to follow regardless. Holy shit, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They chose an identical vehicle, so the chase would have continued as planned. These are actually probably the dumbest criminals I think I've ever fucking watched. Well, aside from the guy who got himself arrested because he was wanted for murder and then called the police on McDonald's because they served him cold fries and he ended up going to jail for like 6 years. But like aside from that guy, these guys are up there. What do you mean, what? You guys don't remember that? We talked about that like 6 months ago. There was a criminal who was on the run for a while, and then he went to McDonald's and he was really upset that he got served cold fries, so he called the police on McDonald's and they obviously pulled his record. He had a warrant out for his arrest for like a big crime and he got arrested for it. He literally self-reported because he got cold fries. Are we just ignoring the announcer when he said female driver? Is that even possible? Oh yeah, that was a really unfortunate thing he said. The reason he said that is because the suspect was a male, and you could see. Plus, the home invasion was committed by a guy, I believe. So I'm saying, a female driver, how is that possible? Because it was a guy that was on the chase the entire time. But the way it comes out makes it like seem like he's baffled a woman would be driving. So very unlucky for him, but what he meant is entirely normal. Like, how could it have gone from the male suspect who committed the crimes to now a female driver of the car?
I just heard female driver. Am I the only one that heard that? Female driver? Is that even possible?
He also does himself no favors with the way he says it, to be fair. Like, I can already see, like, the way he did it. He's got his headset on. He's, like, looking around. Women driving? Have we ever heard of this? But yeah, what he was referring to was the crime, and the pursuit all the way up until that point was a guy, and one guy. No doubt he swapped. Well, at the very end, it's very clear they had to have swapped, because this is a lone driver. Like, throughout the entire chase, you can see in here, it is one guy. Which means that the people he swapped with literally came 3 heads deep, and then they all got arrested together for the swap. So, 100%. Like, they did swap. I just can't believe that the car they chose to swap with was not only identical, but they all stayed in the car, too. Here it is, let's time it.
Just doing whatever he can to lose these
You can see him stopping here, slowing down.
Find a hiding spot
21 minutes on the dot.
Helicopters. In fact, now he's underneath the freeway. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's under the freeway. He's under the freeway, probably dumping the vehicle. He's under the freeway.
And here's the cop. 13 seconds.
You see a unit following him
13 seconds.
There he is. He's back on the other side, northbound side of the 105 freeway. He's under the freeway, has not come out the other
plan.
side.
It's a stupid plan. Because even if the cop didn't show up so quickly, the helicopter immediately followed this car because it's almost identical to the car that goes in. So they still would have stayed pursuing them. It's a terrible plan. If they had chose a different car entirely, then yes. Then the plan would have been far more effective. What's the purpose of switching? At this point, nothing. Literally nothing. All that happened was he got more of his friends arrested because they stayed in the car for some reason. The cop also saw the swap. True, the cop was so quick that he actually did get to witness the swap, but the helicopter didn't. And the helicopter immediately picked up on the same car. Because it's so identical. They didn't even know it was swapped. Suspect was an Uber driver and picked up his 3 riders. Interesting fan theory. Your usual police chase in Ireland. Oh, holy shit. Oh god, the boys are back in town. Fuck. Oh god. What is happening? Don't pit maneuver the horse. Just give it a carrot or something. They like that. Oh, Jesus, he's drifting. Next, Fred Flintstone's gonna come out here with the fucking foot-powered mobile. Pull your vehicle over. So are we in a police car right now or a normal car? It almost seems more like a police escort. Oh, here's some shit out of Ben-Hur. What kind of vehicle even is this? What kind of contraption am I looking at? Like, look at that stance. This actually looks like something out of a cartoon. When a cartoon character's carriage gets blown up with dynamite and all they're left with is like the inside, so they're like riding like the skeleton of it. It is usual. It's for horse racing. Well, why not just ride on the horse? What is the point of of all of this nonsense back here? You'd go faster just on the horseback. It's not even like an actual chariot. It's more like a unicycle buggy, but with 2 wheels, so not really a unicycle buggy. But you sit like it's a unicycle. It's for bad back riders. Okay, so it's like training wheels for horseback riding? This feels like it's a really awful design. Because let's say this horse shits. He's shitting in your face. Like, horse shits can be ferocious. Like, that's just going right in your mouth. Like, this is a terrible fucking design. Like, the horse's tail is brushing up against this guy. I love the trotting sound. It actually sounds like stock sound effects. Man, whoever is driving is also equally putting themselves in danger. What the fuck are they doing? Is this a cop or a normal person? Because holy shit. This is absolutely just a normal civilian. 100%. Also, I've never been to Ireland. This road design is fucking weird. You have one lane going this way, while every other lane is going this way? Fucking design is that? No, they're driving on the wrong side? What? There's been like 5 cars driving this way. They almost got hit by a truck that's driving this way. They drive on the left. No. That I get. But it's only one lane. Oh, everyone was driving the wrong way. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, literally everyone is going the wrong way. I thought it was just our protagonist. Oh, fuck me. I thought they only had one lane going this way, and it was this one. But actually, everybody was going the wrong way. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, he's fucking booking it. The horse owns the road now. What is the conclusion to this?
Yes. Here's the gas, Daddy. Want to get on to come back in the car.
What is fucking happening? Wow. What just happened? So now he pulls over? Did the driver here make like a reasonable argument? Oh, okay. I didn't realize I couldn't do this. They're blaming the horse. How could you have done this? The rider was held hostage. It actually is all the horse's fault. Now they stop to lecture him on the middle of the fucking freeway. What the fuck is happening? How did a crowd gather so fast? That's what I'm wondering. Everyone just stopped their commute to go ridicule this guy? Alright, everyone back to your cars. Everyone back to your cars. He wants to ride a horse around? Let him ride a horse around. Wow. This only has 9,000 views. How the fuck did this fly under the radar? This is the most baffling chase I've ever seen in my fucking life. And there was 2 of them. I don't even know what happened to the other assailant. That man's still out there riding. They stole his ride. Yeah, maybe someone stole the other guy's horse. That really did feel like an AI-generated video. Like, it felt like AI was experimenting with like a movie plot. So they came up with a premise. 2 guys on horses, high-speed chase. Crowd gathers. They're unhappy. And then they all leave. That was just such a weird circumstance. You missed the horse get stolen? No, I didn't. You're talking about this, right? Because the horse gets away. Wait, is that a different driver? A different operator? Holy shit, his fucking horse got stolen. How in the... What the fuck? No, wait, it could have been the first horse guy. Like, maybe the other horse guy caught up. Nope, the other horse guy is not wearing a blue jacket. Holy shit, that man just got horse jacked. That shit got yoinked. This is so confusing. Where does he come from? Okay, so now that's where the switcheroo happens. During all this commotion. So he rolls up. And then and then that's where Blue Jacket guy comes in. Yeah, it actually is like a Red Dead online server. Yeah, they must have known each other. Or it's the most polite horse theft of all time. It's called harness racing. That explains almost nothing. Like, the apparatus is still very silly, but yeah, I mean, that could be what it's called, like what it's normally used for. That answers no questions about this whole situation. They are all Irish travelers from the same group who organized an illegal horse race. Okay, okay. That I could make sense of to some level. I still have a multitude of questions. But that's an interesting premise that does answer like some base ones of why? How do you determine a winner here though? And why are they getting mad at him? So he gets like a public shaming here, like it's Game of Thrones. If they all organized it together, why are they all of a sudden mad? Because they were they were betting. Well, this guy won. Like, the other guy, he got a DNF. He didn't even fucking qualify. He was out fucking 10 minutes ago. The police actually seems to have apprehended this man. He got busted. So then it was all up to him to carry the torch. Granny shifted, not double clutching like you should. True. Amateur. I think the guy in blue is the cop. Well, that can't be right. That was like a 12-year-old boy. How young can you join the academy? You think this is a cop? Are you insane? Maybe a hall monitor, not a cop. He's undercover. He's able to disguise himself as a middle schooler. Alright. Dad, can I cuff this guy? This is just, it is not a cop. We're really stretching here. That's not a cop. This is traveler culture. They race horses and bare knuckle box for money and bragging rights. That's so cool. Like cool in a silly, goofy way. Bodycam shows police in low-speed chase of drunk Amish guy driving horse and buggy. That goddamn menace. Okay. Just when you thought it was safe to go back on the road, now you gotta look both ways just in case old Abraham comes around in the horse and buggy. And he's been drinking.
Whoa! Hey!
Hey, hey!
Hey!
Hey, you put that shit in park!
Wake up!
Good lord!
There's a Bud Light can sitting in there and he passed clean out. He'll go home. The horse knows how to get home. I'm gonna see if I can get in front of him and slow down.
Well, you're gonna scare the horse if you do that. What is that plan? You better hope this guy hasn't tricked out that buggy with nitrous oxide boosters.
Might have it stopped. Nope.
Oh boy! Oh, now look what you done.
Disregard. He just rammed it into my car.
You knew he was asleep and you parked in front of him. What do you mean? Yeah, this guy just got Amish pit maneuvered here. This is entirely the officer's fault. He even said the guy is slumped over, passed out, and then he still slabs up in the middle of his, path.
Hey! Stop your horse!
What?
Stop your horse!
What? Yeah, let me just put it in a park real quick.
Stop your horse! Get your horse!
What do you want me to do? He doesn't even know where he is right now. Man, just fucking peel out of there. The cops will never catch you. An old-fashioned Wild Western chase here.
Okay, grab the horse so it...
Arrest that horse as well.
243. Repeating, Victor Adam.
Let's breathalyze it. Might be drunk.
243.
I got around him and had him stopped.
No, what are you talking?
In the road, and then when I got out, he went to go around me and just rammed it right to... And he's got busted his head.
No, I don't think that's what happened at all. What? Pardon? What in tarnation? This guy was asleep. I don't think he made a conscious decision to go around. I think the horse itself panicked because of your fucking lights pulling up out of nowhere in the middle of the night, and the horse tried to get around you. Not the driver coming up with a conscious decision to try and drift around you. But let's watch it back. Maybe I missed something.
We might have it stopped. Nope. Disregard.
It's like stopping Santa's sleigh. You just put a roadblock in front of the reindeer. It's your fault. And even here you said we might have it stopped, and then afterwards you're saying I had it stopped, which you didn't. You never had me. You never had your car, as Dominic Toretto said. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
And he stopped in the road, and then when I got out...
Type of cop to put down some road spike traps to stop it.
And he's got busted his head.
Yeah, get the spike tarp out.
In the damn ditch. I don't know. And I started walking around the corner of the car to grab the reins, and that's when he fucking took off.
What are you doing? I watched your body cam. What?
Every time you get beside of him, he'd freaking speed up.
It's an animal. You scared it. The dude was asleep. He passed out. You said so yourself. This man just made up his own fanfic on camera. Check the comments. No way the comments aren't calling that out. I love that the horse knows exactly where it's going, like a self-driving Tesla. The comments are kind of slapping. He fell asleep in the wagon, horse left for home. He technically wasn't driving. The horse was on autopilot. Don't see what's wrong. Drunk guy has a designated driver. He's a passenger in an Amish Uber. Oh, here, yeah. Now the comments calling it out. Anyone else catch the cop changing the story? Yeah. Yeah, this was police chasing vehicle in Pasadena. This is only 5 minutes. This is a 37-mile-per-hour chase.
That they are driving through.
This isn't even a chase.
Is a very dangerous
This is just two people going in the same direction on a commute home from work.
These officers are tracking this individual.
Oh, it's in live? Oh, I forgot there's a different section for this now.
On Altadena Drive.
A lot of tree coverage here. This is the wrong one again? How many police chases happened today? Holy fuck, look at the amount of police cars in this one. What is that wanted level?
On if they
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and you look at those from going any farther.
LA's turned into GTA. Bro, these police chases are so common now.
Right in that area.
It is actually nuts. I wonder if it was always like that.
There he goes again. Okay. It looks like a male there driving, and he's picking up speed now. This is the quickest we've seen him since that standoff first.
That was the slowest acceleration of all time. What is that, 0 to 60 in 5 minutes?
Communicate with them. And
he's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna, I'll give it a try.
It looks like a male there driving, and he's picking up speed now. This is the quickest we've seen him since that standoff first started. And this is close to the 60. There's a deputy vehicle there holding off traffic.
You wonder if
what in tarnation?
Easy to set it up in this scenario.
This is a pursuit again, everybody. You're watching it live here on Fox 11.
This is. They have the whole department here. Wait, what? They have to be doing this for like farming ad revenue off YouTube. How? There's like 80 police officers here. They even come up to the window.
But they're done with this. The LA County Sheriff's Department is going. It looks
how does he get out of this?
Sort of device. It looks like a spike strip.
They're staring at him.
The back vehicles, and there they go.
And then he stops again. Okay.
Cat and mouse continues. Mental stability, yes.
There's so many officers. He slowly just gets away.
And they won't give up. Still
it's like the turtle in the hair, I guess.
Cell phone, something. There he goes again.
Okay.
It looks like a male there.
Bye-bye.
He's picking up speed now. This is the quickest.
He's still at the speed limit.
That standoff first started.
This isn't high speed yet.
This is close to the 60. There's the deputy vehicle there. Fox 11, unclear of the.
Bang! Threading the needle.
See? Right through there. And it's on. You can see a night sun there, so that obviously.
Jesus Christ.
Helicopter there.
This is one of the goofier ones. They had this guy like kaput. Okay, there's no way he gets away again.
Stopping randomly in an intersection here.
Well, it's
well, it looks like he does somehow get out.
In the back. We've seen situations where trunks have opened.
He's literally like filming a TikTok right now.
Be in the back of it, and they had on again. Here we go.
Okay.
Where does he just decide to slow down sometimes and then wait?
And let's see how much control this driver has.
I think the officers were just bored. They just wanted something to do.
There's the 60.
Like you can just keep going.
That's Wilcox Avenue there.
This is better than what we were doing at the office anyway.
This driver's. And so let's see what happens.
That was a weird one. So which one were you talking about? If that wasn't the one where the guy gets away.
The helicopter above is
the good move.
Helicopter making the calls, keeping an eye on where this vehicle
now he's gonna ramp it off of a parked tow truck.
And they really believe
never
that
to be seen again.
The way these persons are driving, and you see what we're
man, he is really
right
fucking
there.
pumping
Those
dick down this
signs.
street. My God.
Very residential area, high speeds.
What's happening to the sportscaster here? What was that? Indigestion?
Possible that vehicle is still under the.
Oh, he actually did the classic movie stunt of going back to the overpass and trying to escape.
Surprisingly, Ventura doesn't look as
home or another place to get out of the vehicle.
Sorry for the spoiler.
Out of the vehicle, it's much safer. If he can get out of the vehicle, then they can at least take him into custody. Okay, now we're getting off at Lankershim Boulevard. This is in Universal City. This is on the other side. This is on the north side of the pass, but now he is heading. That looks like southbound on Lankershim. Yeah, there's a gas station right there. This is now in Studio City, Amy.
Should be Ventura Boulevard, and again,
that guy's using a turn signal. It's definitely not him.
Has Nevada plates. We don't know.
Oh, did he turn around? Oh my God, there's so many options.
There's going to be a lot of congestion in the area here. And as we've been talking, a lot of the people.
This guy's driving like shit. It could be this guy.
They're off work, and This is certainly.
Wait, no, it is actually probably that guy.
Really busy. Surprisingly.
No, probably not this one. The other one.
As packed as it often is
Oh
around
fuck!
lunchtime with the
What happened? How did wait? What just happened in there? Like 4 black cars all came out of there, and they all looked like the same make and model of the car. Wait, what the fuck was that? Was this rehearsed? Did he call in reinforcements like, boys, I need five black Camrys parked under this overpass, stat. I need to blend in, like Assassin's Creed. Mirage alt. Charu. Okay, so that's definitely him. And then here, what are the odds? Look at this. So this is not him, but it's like the exact same car. Okay, interesting.
The north side of the pass, but now he is heading, that looks like southbound on Lancashire. Yeah, there's a gas station right there.
Another one?
This is now in Studio City, Amy.
Oh, man.
Boulevard, and again, you were mentioning, Mark, that these.
He just got a crazy lucky break in there.
Nevada place. We don't know if this person is right now.
I really think it's this guy, though.
Work and,
the guy grinding the line there, debating on whether or not to make some crazy moves. I really think that was I think that was your boy.
As packed as it often.
LAPD units coming up off the
Damn, holy shit. Wait, he actually did just escape.
Is still under the overpass, but Sky 2 did.
It's not under the overpass, I'll tell you right now. Or under the overpass.
Dark-colored vehicles come out the other side of.
Oh yeah, he's definitely fucked. They got the plates, I'm sure. But this was what a stunt here to escape. Let me see.
He can at least take him into custody. Okay,
is there anything like identifiable here?
Boulevard. This is in Universal City.
And again,
it's definitely not him using that turn signal. 0% chance.
Nevada place. We don't.
It could be this guy. Well, no, actually, I don't think so. That doesn't seem to be a Honda.
Know if this person is familiar with the area, but there's going to be a lot of congestion in the area.
I just really think it's this guy because he comes out all like cattywampus. Like he comes out dazed.
Work and
someone in chat had an interesting idea that might be true. He could have gone under here and then cranked a U-turn and then just came out this way driving totally natural. Which I think is possible.
Certainly, this
is heading.
Let me see him go in one more time.
Want him out. Hope this driver to closer, but this.
Yeah, it's definitely got the silver trim.
Closer, but LAPD.
So it wasn't that guy. I was wrong.
He is doing that tactic where they're trying to get this.
Should be Ventura Boulevard, and again.
No, it doesn't look like it has the silver trim.
This car has Nevada plates. We don't know if this person is familiar with the area, but there's going to be a lot of congestion in the area here.
He also had lighter rims. Oh, did he? I didn't even look for that.
A lot of people out right now.
Not this guy.
They're off work, and this is certainly surprisingly Ventura doesn't.
Oh, wait! It's this guy. Wait, this is absolutely it. Wait, this is him. It was the third guy that came out. Yeah, it's definitely the third guy. This is the same car. Cause yeah, silver trim. And it even has the lighter stuff you mentioned. No blue on the plate? Did it have blue on the plate going into it? Fuck. Oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus. How many cars... How many of these Hondas were under that under the overpass? Jesus. Yeah, you're right. That's not the same guy. It doesn't have the blue on the plate. How the fuck is that possible? Yeah, man went under there and hit the shadow clone jutsu. Wow.
So many
I do think what probably did happen is he went under here, did that U-turn, and then came out like driving natural. And that would also explain why this car comes out like all fucked up. Because he maybe like swerved to get out of the other guy's way, so now he's all like discombobulated. So like right here, he's probably in here with that U-turn now going this way, and he just poops out that way.
They were able to get out of their black car and get into a white Jeep. Right now, we don't know if that driver had someone working with them and picked them up, or if this was a carjacking. We are still waiting on word from officers exactly how the person who was leading them on a pursuit was able to get.
That is so fucking big brain. 100% what must have happened is he made a call while on the interstate. So he kind of phoned it in on the interstate and was like, okay, look, I'm going to need you to meet me under the overpass at this spot. I'm coming in hot. Like, this is actually some shit out of the Italian Job movie. Or I guess it's possible that he ditched the car and then stole another one GTA style. Either one is likely. Assuming this is accurate. Though I don't know why they'd lie about him ditching the car. Though I guess what... Here's another one. I'm throwing out all possible options. What could have happened is since none of the ground units saw that happen, I'm imagining they're relying on witness testimonies from like pedestrians in the area. maybe one of them was in on it, and they're like, oh, yeah, that guy in that black car that was driving recklessly? Oh, yeah. He got out into a clown car, a purple clown car. Oh, and they went southbound. Like, it could have just been a lie from the start. Damn, this is actually a pretty wild one. This has so many, like, possible explanations. This was 7 hours ago. Did they ever catch him? I'm imagining not. I'm assuming the car was stolen, so the plates are kind of worthless, would be my guess. Go look for the Jeep in the original stream. Okay, let's see.
All right.
There's this. I don't think this is a white Jeep pulling in, though. This is coming out. And I don't even think that's a Jeep. Is that a Jeep? I can't tell. It's fucking blurry. It's just like every goddamn car design is like exactly the same nowadays. They're all so uniform. It's so hard to distinguish different makes and models now. That could be fucking anything. That could be a Kia. Like, I mean, that could be literally anything. They hopped in the invisible boatmobile. That would be huge. Can you fucking imagine? They go into the underpass and on the outside is the paddy wagon. Oh man, that'd be a hype chase. They'd probably just like give up on the pursuit right then and there. I feel like he saw his chance and took it. Yeah, he must have. I think what's very possible is like he pulled in the underpass, ditched the car, and then stole another car. Because there was two of them. Like they probably just like fucking rushed another car and took it. Like I don't think they would have been able to plan it that quickly. Like that would be crazy if they somehow planned it that far in advance. He also had a gun. Yeah, plus he had a gun. He absolutely could have just rushed a car and stolen it. There'd be a lot more commotion. There'd be a lot more commotion if he stole one. Oh, true. Yeah, then the fucking victim of the carjacking would have absolutely just reported it to the police that were not too far behind. That's a really good point. Unless he was just like, oh man, my car got stolen. I guess I'll just walk home. Oh wow. The entire front window's been busted. What happened? Did it get hit with like a falling anvil like it's out of Looney Tunes or something? Holy. This guy looks so calm behind the wheel right now. He's missing like the front pillar here. The entire front window is blown out and it's just like a leisurely stroll. Oh wait. Wait. 5 minutes before that, hold on, let me make sure this isn't like some kind of catastrophic accident here that's gonna get me in trouble. What happened? It was in perfect condition just 5 minutes ago. This is a pretty high octane chase, it appears. It's a Toyota, it's fine. Yeah, I guess so. So it looks like they had him ready, busted, about to pop up on the screen here, and then he just decides, fuck it, and just blasts it. He says, safety be damned, I'm just going for it. Yeah, it'll buff out. It'll buff out. Is there anyone covering this with audio? Or do they eventually get audio? No, there's still no audio even on the live right now. Hold on. Let me find a different coverage. ABC usually does it too. What's going on? Did this guy deploy like an EMP device or something? Why do we got no audio on this? There is. You have to go to their website to watch it. You have to go to their website to watch it with their commentary? Who do they have on it? Chris Collinsworth or something? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Why? Alright, I'm on their site. Now what?
This video to show you a very dramatic moment earlier when we thought this suspect...
Oh yeah, they're even doing the highlights right now.
Then look,
bang.
Right through that gate.
Catching us up on the lore.
Shattering the windshield of the car. This Toyota.
Pretty well for us because we had some big jetliner coming into Burbank.
You can skip, nothing happens. Well, I don't want to go to live just in case someone gets hurt. So we'll just go through the filler arc here real quick. The police are fucked. He has amazing miles per gallon in that car. That's true. He just needs to outlast them. It's a war of attrition. Honestly, the police might get bored at this speed and just call it off. This is basically just a speed limit chase.
And Des, it doesn't seem like there's a...
Is that actually a Prius? I don't know enough about cars. And I don't see many Priuses. Priusi, whatever the plural is.
He ran into a little trap.
It is actually a Prius. That's a crazy thing to get on a police chase with.
believe it or not, we will actually
On
see
4th of July? True, you'd think that a police chase on 4th of July would be high, like significantly higher in intensity. Like the guy shooting fucking fireworks out of the side, leaning out the back of it like GTA, shooting Roman candles.
So these are going
In a getaway car that happens to be like a fucking Camaro or a Charger or something. Or some kind of old school muscle car.
expect to see any closures like that. It's just a matter of where does this suspect think they're going.
Police chases are Los Angeles tradition. Yeah.
To their traffic
That's the #1 pastime.
problems as the
To try to get out of the car.
This is why I moved out of LA. How many chases have you watched that weren't in Los Angeles? I don't think I've seen a single chase that wasn't in LA. Now I know they happen in other places, but it's genuinely treated like a sport in LA.
From the very beginning.
Like I bet you could set your watch to avoid police chases. Like I got off work a little early, but it's 4:30, which means there's probably 2 or 3 chases on the interstate, so I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe get a snack or something, kill some time so I avoid the police chases. Like it seems like it's clockwork.
you know, getting on the freeway with just got to be difficult on this suspect.
They just keep showing this moment,
65 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour.
keeping the viewer hooked. Like, yeah, we know it's kind of boring right now, but look what happened 10 minutes ago when he ran through this fucking steel beam.
Real serious
Bang! Boom!
So they're just running out the clock.
That's a 5 booms out of 5 booms.
They're just going to run, which if people are, you know,
How is he seeing through the cracked windshield? Because it's not just cracked. It's this entire driver's side windshield is missing.
Of the valley.
So he's actually just getting hit in the face with all the wind and everything as he's driving.
Still
Maybe he's got like sunglasses or something that he's put on to help with that.
we make our way of Los Angeles, but
Mosey pulled over for? Pulled over? You think they caught this mad guy? This demon? No, sir, he didn't get pulled over. I don't know what started this. Probably stolen car. That's usually what these are when it comes to LA police chases. Like 9 out of 10 are stolen car.
a tiny San Fernando PD trying to run out.
Why the fuck would someone steal a Prius?
As long as it'll go.
I have no fucking idea, man. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure you could probably sell a Prius somewhere. And if it was like an easy thing to steal, maybe?
We don't have any
circumstances surrounding the theft of the car, but we have confirmed this is a stolen vehicle.
Called it. Hey, I know my police chases. Stolen car.
North on the 405.
That's one for Charlie. Bang. Called it.
Yeah, that's eastbound 118, and so we are headed back.
Luckily, the criminal despawned most of the traffic here. I don't know how the highway is so empty in LA of all places, but whatever cheat code he input there really did help clear it all out.
Do they get?
Is there anything more American than watching a car chase? Nah, it's about as patriotic as it gets, watching a good old-fashioned Prius car chase.
It's really hard to say because it is such a rarity. Like I said,
and they just keep running the best of moments. Now that's what I call Police Chases Volume 5 right there. That's like the 3rd time they've shown that. The greatest hits. Does your shirt say DILF Damn I Love Florida? You swine. No, it says DILF Damn I Love Freedom. And boy howdy do I. The freedom to watch a good old car chase as fireworks blow up around me.
Typically not the case.
It's gonna lose power soon. I don't know how long the chase has been going, but I'm sure it's probably fine for another like couple hours. Strap in for the long haul.
The fireworks and the celebrations and the 4th of July celebrations are really starting to get underway.
Hey now, wait, he's gonna stop for some gas? He de-aggroed the cops and he's like, alright, I gotta fill up this tank real quick.
Off the freeway and romping right through
And the camera's getting so pixelated right now, I actually can't find him sometimes here.
There might be a fence there where you can't get over.
There we go. No, he's right there, I just saw him. He like crawled in over here. This guy's on his ass right now too. He's like, I see you. This guy's got the exclamation point over him like Metal Gear Solid. I didn't see anything. Did I go too far back maybe? Oh, there he is. Yep. Yeah. Oh, they got him. Uh-oh. He moved at the worst possible time. Well, I mean, they knew he was here, I guess. To this guy hoping someone's gonna go out there and find him. There's just gonna be one guy watching this news segment being like, wait, I know where that is! straps in the seatbelt and steps on the gas. I'll get him! Why are they putting this up? Why are they showing that? What would you do if you were the homeowner he ran into?
We're kind of far from San Fernando.
Would be very I don't know. It all depends on his attitude. Like if he tipped his fedora, he's like, "Good day, good morrow, my gentle sir. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle."
So
then I'd consider it.
Theory, then okay, so kind of hard to say.
I'm assuming they lost him. No, I think he's still inside that building. Like I don't think he got out yet. So even though they haven't got him per se, he's kind of boxed in. There's not a whole lot he can really do, I don't think.
They have a perimeter.
No, I don't think he got away. It's just they can't kick down the door and grab the guy or anything. Unless I guess the lady tells them they can.
112
He's a squatter now? Ooh, that's Galaxy Brain. If he can camp long enough, he could get squatters' rights. Doesn't Cali have like the most lenient squatters' rights as well? I could be getting them confused with something else, but squatters' rights are crazy. He just might. If he can just wait it out. Yeah, I think this is probably where this is going to end. I don't think they're getting in tonight. He's just going to stay there for the evening. He's just going to hide out. Maybe watch some TV. Call it a night. I'm guessing that that's where we're still at in real time. Oh, they actually just stopped it. Chris is back in the hot seat. Casting yet another chase. Good to see you, Chris. I also would just like to point out real quick, breaking news streaming now. They actually do treat this like a legitimate sport. Where's this one taking place? Do you even need to ask?
Rage, you have to wonder whether the person
it's LA,
in their right
man.
state of mind. Are they under the influence?
That's where like every chase happens now.
Or is this a larger crime spree?
Driving in LA right now is like driving in Spy Kids 3D. It's all just like a giant fucking race.
Shoulder to get around the very.
Is he going somewhere? I don't know, man. I don't know what his plan is. I'll wager a guess he doesn't have a plan. Okay, time to go full cam. I'll take Chris's job for a minute and tell you what happens here. I know that it's around this point. Yep. What happens is the driver slows down, leans out of the window, and fires a fucking machine gun at the police behind him. So he leans out and fires, I believe it's just like a assault rifle. That's what it looks like, at the cops. And then he speeds off again.
Rifle that just came out of that driver's side window, shooting back at those units. He just shot in the direction of those law enforcement units. That is believed to be Corona PD. I can't confirm that. That's believed to be Corona.
Right around a ton of just cars everywhere. Ton of very, very not good. This is not a good guy. If you can believe that.
Guys, we are dealing with, obviously, I mean, it goes without saying, we are dealing with a major criminal behind the wheel of this pickup truck.
Right you are, Chris. A major criminal indeed. I would be inclined to agree with you there. I'd even go as far as to call this guy just a downright jerk.
Look at this.
Pardon my French. I'll say it.
Getting off. And coming at us. He's coming at us. Now he is. Look at this. Is he wearing a uniform? Is he wearing a uniform? I can't tell for sure. Or it's maybe a sports jersey?
What uniform would this be? What? I don't think he's wearing a uniform, Chris. I also don't even think it's a jersey. I think it's just like a normal shirt with some kind of brand on it. A civilian uniform.
Sport? Maybe it's a. Okay, it's just a T-shirt. Okay, I thought I saw an arm patch there. Excuse me. Yeah, it caught me off guard there. Obviously, an older gentleman with a goatee wearing a baseball cap.
Man, is that a wait? What the fuck, Chris? I think I know who this is. Isn't this the guy from Orange County Choppers?
Yeah.
Fuck is his name? Oh man, wait, wow. That looks. It actually looks like shockingly close to that guy. What is his name? I can't remember it now. It's not fucking Fred Durst. Don't be ridiculous. Fred Durst would never do this. Well, not like the Orange County Chopper guy would, though. Why can't I find his name? I'll type in Orange County Chopper's main guy. Paul John Teetle. Tell me this doesn't look somewhat close. I might be onto something here. I'm no like crackshot investigator, but I tell you there's something fishy afoot here.
With that gun in his lap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's got a gun in his
Oh,
lap.
he is wearing a jersey though. You were right about that, Chris.
Next to him, the driver rolling down the window, taking his AirPods out.
What the fuck is happening here?
With another driver. Looks like he's asking for directions. He's asking for directions. He's at Tustin Avenue, just off of the 55 freeway, and it looks like he was trying to figure out where he is or where.
What the fuck? This is real life. If you showed me that in a movie, I wouldn't believe you.
The California Highway.
Hey, buddy, how can I escape the police? Oh yeah, if you just go up right there, there's a paint shop you can park in and you'll lose all your stars.
Don't know if anybody was hit.
Running never works, why would he do that? Well, he's obviously not very smart. Like, you have to be pretty fucking dumb to try. And you have to be even dumber to shoot at police. Why does it still say suspect? It reminds me of what I read today, where Chris Brown picked up, or not Chris Brown, Travis Scott picked up a fan's phone and threw it, and it was videoed the entire way of Travis Scott picking up the phone and throwing it, and they still said allegedly threw the phone, even though you can see it. It's verified, it's confirmed, but you still have to say suspect or alleged, which I think is very silly.
That we're used to seeing these pursuits end are probably not on the list.
Hey, was Chris Brown? No. I mean, this isn't that important to pause it for, but no, you're thinking of something different. This actually happened twice. Chris Brown was giving a lap dance to a woman on stage who wouldn't stop being on her phone, so then after he was fucking dry thrusting his butthole on her leg, he picked up her phone and threw it. But Travis Scott was in the headlines today because during one of his sets, he took some fan's phone that was recording and threw it. It's two different instances. Cameraman better be getting paid well. Well, cameraman and Chris, they're a great team. They work really well together. The coverage they provide of car chases is like Super Bowl level.
Red light, through the light, cutting off somebody going in oncoming lanes of traffic, westbound Artesia Boulevard, coming up to another red light with lots of cross traffic, going through the red light again in the wrong lanes. He's going the wrong way on Artesia Boulevard.
Oh, you know those horns are ripping at him.
Continuing westbound Artesia
He's got to be so embarrassed.
Guys, what we don't see here
the ultimate shame.
Law enforcement yet.
Surprised he hasn't been shot by another driver.
You can't predict. He hasn't established any kind of a pattern.
Why would he? It's not like they know that this guy's a criminal.
In this situation,
it's not like they put out an APB over the fucking radio where it hijacked every car's system and just blasted, be on the lookout for a black pickup truck. Open fire on them if you can.
SUV, perhaps a different. This might be the worst time of the day to see this happening. I mean,
yeah, this is terrifying with how many people are walking around.
People getting off school, as you said, people coming home from work. The streets are obviously very busy. We have a couple of vehicles here. It's not even like a big traffic jam. He is just
yeah, he's just a fucking idiot. What was that? What the fuck was that? This guy is just an absolute maniac. I can't believe it.
Look at this.
There was the van. There was only... Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's a whole group of kids crossing
Holy shit.
School letting out here. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. Let's just...
Oh, he's gonna try and fucking inch his way through.
At a slow clip here, lets the kids cross, and just keeps going. Nobody here has any idea
what the fuck
has happened or what is going on inside that pickup truck. Please just keep going. Please just keep going. He's stopping. He's stopping. He's trying to maybe...
That is... If I was watching this live, I would have been panicking.
There are a bunch of units now. There they are. There he is, face-to-face in oncoming lanes of traffic.
This is a fucking wild chase. He has spent more time in the wrong lane than he has in the right one.
Through. Those units are going to... I mean, what are the options?
Oh my God.
Wonder, to be taken off the road as soon
This
as
is also one of the... Okay, hold on. I already know TOS is coming up because I know he shoots again. I know no one gets hit. I don't want to take any chances here.
those officers.
Police should use grapple hooks. I actually said that like a day ago. They should have these kind of almost twisted metal-like vehicles where it shoots out like a grappling harpoon or something, like almost a Batman device, into the back of it, and they just reel it in. That's what I said. That shit would be incredible.
Hoping to lose those.
Because this is one of the very few chases where I completely understand why the authorities haven't been able to stop him yet. He's not only heavily armed, but it's heavily populated, the areas he's going through, so they can't pit maneuver him. They can't engage in a shootout because there's too many potential victims that are just getting hit in crossfire. They really can't do anything here. I totally get it. They can't spike trap him because they can't catch up to him and get ahead of him, and they'd probably still hit other cars in the crossfire with it. Like, their options are super limited. This one I totally get. A sniper from the helicopter. Jesus Christ. This isn't a video game. Like, that would be the most unreal shot of all time. Like, this is perfect. Look at how far out the helicopter is. We're zoomed in heavily. That shot would be crazy. You'd have to lead the shot by an unreal margin, and the vehicle's going over 100 miles per hour with fluctuating speeds.
Any other way than either him going to jail
Chris could do it. Yeah, maybe Chris could do it.
Worse.
They should just paint fake tunnels on the walls like Looney Tunes. That'll get them. Oh, some Wile E. Coyote shit. They just paint like escape tunnel here, police not allowed, and it's just a wall they run into. Yeah, that could work. Why haven't they tried that? Someone in chat said this happens so much, but this has happened since cars were a household item. We just have live feeds of it now. That's what I wondered as well. Because very clearly, the amount of live footage of these car chases has escalated drastically over the last year or so. And I was wondering if it's always been like this in LA, or if it's just now being broadcast this often. Because I don't live in LA. I don't know how common police chases are there.
They will
Did I not go back far enough, or is it not come up yet?
Freeway. I have to believe that's
Did I miss it again? Oh, there it is. Shameless. Shameless Southwest marketing. Don't understand why people run away like this. All they're doing is adding time to their jail sentence. Yeah, you see what you're doing though? You're already thinking, which is more than what these people do. This fucking inbred goofball not only carjacked a pickup truck, but then opened fire on officers. He'll never see the light of day. It's a miracle he didn't get executed by the cops. Like, these are not smart people. Oh, wow. So someone did timestamps of, like, toss moments. The next one was the 4th shooting, but they believe that actually came from the police chopper while he was slowing down. Because apparently he did, it seems like he did actually get hit at that moment because he started driving erratically. Wow. Yeah, 100%. Holy fuck, they blasted him with a goddamn musket. Jesus Christ. Obviously can't show it on stream, but just seconds ago, a giant like blast came off of the truck, and you could even hear it through the scuffed audio from ABC here since they're having audio problems. It actually sounded like a goddamn elephant gun.
It's coming to a stop. Coming to a stop.
Oh, actually, okay. Actually, hold on. I don't think I can show this because apparently he was bleeding from it. Oh wait, that's not yet. Yeah, I don't know what they shot him with. It must have been a fucking blunderbuss though, because the shockwaves
has to come down. Take this copter off.
Damn, Chris. The shockwave on top of the truck was huge. So the chatter who said snipe him from the helicopter was right. Yeah, I guess fucking so, actually.
They're all following, okay.
Oh yeah, I'll eat crow on that one. I'll eat some shit there. Yeah, apparently the chatter who said why not just snipe him from the helicopter 100% was right. They actually did that. Which is a crazy shot. Well, to be fair though, he wasn't really moving when they pulled the shot off. So they might have just been waiting for the right time. Oof. Oof.
Into the pole.
Alright, hold on. Now I know this is coming up. Damn. I don't even think that officer knew there was a chase going on. The dude was just kind of hanging out. He was like, man, today's been really uneventful. Not much going on in the department. Oh, Jesus. Jeepers. Zoinks. Alright. But yeah, he apparently gets out and there's some blood, so I need to skip past that. Oh, it's after he gets taken down is where the blood is? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's okay. So everything up till the takedown looks fine.
Right.
I'll tell you one thing. This guy was no star running back for his football
He's
team.
running without the gun. They're going to take him down here. He's now
That
on
is
Western Avenue.
rough
Oh
form.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's on foot trying to carjack
But he immediately
somebody
goes to try and
else.
carjack someone else.
Somebody else. Whoa.
Yep. Okay, now I've got to stop. They dogpile on top of him though. And then you can see some blood on his shirt. Okay, there's no blood here. What the fuck? Is this a... Hey. I'm not familiar with normal protocol, but do they usually do this like a... Get him up here like a wild hog wrangling? The fuck? It's like a prized fish. What the fuck? Even Chris is stunned.
On 5.
Open my tackle box. That was a fucking crazy chase. Knocked his ass out. It didn't look like he was knocked out, but maybe he was. It's very possible. Yeah, that would explain it.
Can't believe he took. I can't believe he didn't take the gun.
I'm happy he didn't. But he ended up being the hero. He finally stopped this madman. Actually, that was... apparently they arrest some random person at the end, so I guess we'll go to that in a second. But unironically, that officer, he's like Luigi. He won by kind of just doing nothing but being in the right place at the right time. So this right here was actual best case scenario. You couldn't have drawn this up any better. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even clip the civilian vehicle to his left. Nope. Doesn't even hit the truck to his left. Only the side of the police car and then right into the pole. Only him. Only the criminal. That was actually the best possible scenario for that. He was trying to block him, was he? Let me see. Oh, you're right. Yeah, he turned his car into him. I thought he was just in this other lane. Yeah, you're right. No, he does make an effort to turn the car into him. Either way, the man's a fucking hero. I'm not sure how much of that was calculated, but it worked out beautifully. I have no doubt that probably saved lives, too, because this guy was unhinged, just actually shooting into crowds. Well, shooting at cops around crowds. So that man really did save the day. Watch the police chase of a girl who crashed her car, stole another one, and Tokyo drifted it across the country. I don't even know what I would search for that. That sounds wild, though. Real-life Tokyo drift. Japanese street drifters outrun the police in wild chase. Oh, is it this one? Woman steals car after crashing her own? Yeah? Okay, let's ride.
The female was later identified as 31-year-old Chelsea Schwagerl.
Alright, Chelsea!
She tried to find a phone, but was unable to, and decided to steal a vehicle.
As one does. This is a pretty low-speed pursuit. Is that vehicle, like, almost out of gas or something? God damn. I feel like we're going the speed limit. It's like a really polite police chase. Oh! Oh, that's a big move, Chelsea.
Chelsea swerved to avoid an officer, then drove onto the sidewalk.
Damn, she really hit that corner hard. I think this whole Tokyo drifting thing may have been overselling it. This is like a really labored series of right turns. Oh, and a left. Man, I tell you, that Tahoe's never seen this much action. Chelsea, really cruising.
She eventually went off the road and lost control of the vehicle.
I find that hard to believe. At this speed, how do you lose control? Oh, the snow. Yeah, maybe just the snow. That'll do it. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Goodness gracious. Oh! wait. Was that calculated? Damn, Chelsea with the mean drift. Alright, there's that Tokyo drifting action. Maybe that guy was right. God, going where no Tahoe's gone before. What happened? Did the engine blow up? Oh no, we're good.
One has a dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Chelsea. Oh wow, what a sad ending. Great technique from this officer here. He's too lazy to use his other hand, I guess. Hey, just get out of the car. I mean, come on, I'm fucking busy. Please, get the fuck out of the car. Oh, Chelsea's not done yet. Round 2, baby. The sneak attack. This officer has never been so upset in his life. The man was winded already, couldn't even put his second hand on the gun. Now he has to go back in the car for the chase. Dude's just gonna outright quit. Or collapse from exhaustion. Oh, Chelsea's really punching the afterburners now. I really wanted to see how much longer it would take this guy to get back to the car. Like, there is no sense of urgency from this guy at all. Like, not even pretending. No, don't hit the Tahoe!
After police pinned Chelsea's vehicle from leaving, she attempted to push the deputy's squad car out of the way.
Show me your hands! Damn, really going in.
Get out of the car!
What seems to be the problem?
Get your hands up! Calm down. Get your hands up! Get out of the fucking car!
I am. I have my hands up. I didn't cause any harm, and I made sure not to put it in any danger. That's why I did the fun little U-turns up in here.
Get her out on your side.
She's making a good point, actually.
You have to get the keys out.
Get out of the fucking car!
You're yanking her 2 different ways. You're gonna split her in half.
Stop resisting.
I think this could have all been avoided if she just stole a faster car.
It's actually my car.
Hey Chelsea, thanks for the fun drive today.
You led us on a chase.
Yeah, you guys had fun though. We had a little fun. I didn't fucking...
True! I have said that for years. Bro, being a cop, you have to look forward to this kind of shit. Otherwise, like, what else do you do? Sit there with a fucking speed gauge? Like, it's gotta be boring as fuck. You should be thanking Chelsea. Give her a little fist bump. Charge her and then be like, hey, Chelsea, like, thanks. I was having a bad week. I needed this. Needed the release. Oh, he's introduced a new plot device. What's in the box?
Go ahead and get out of admin page.
Oh, maybe it's like a Joker trap. Releases like a smoke screen and she gets away again.
I don't know how safe it is. Any chase is not safe.
Hey, I'm just gonna have to wholeheartedly disagree. As far as a pursuit goes, this is about as safe as it gets. This was like kids on a bicycle level speed. Like, Chelsea was taking, like, she was using her turn signal during the chase. Like, I mean, that's about the best you can ask for, really.
I made sure to stop and signal at the turns that there was someone coming.
she is correct. She did do that. Is this the end of the chase? Is this just an interview with her now?
Which is used for what purpose?
I thought she was going to somehow maybe escape again. Still like 2 minutes left.
So you got a back brace on?
I mean, I don't need the lore here. That was cool though. That was a cool chase. I don't know what became of Chelsea after she was apprehended, but I do know one thing for sure. She made Dominic Toretto and the entire Fast and Furious family very proud with this performance. And it's like Dominic Toretto famously said in the first Fast and Furious movie, "You had me? You never had me. You never had your car. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky that 100-shot of NOS didn't blow the welds off the intake." Remember that, Chelsea. But anyway, I just wanted to share this because it was almost nostalgic. You know, even though this is a newer video, it just felt like the old live PD days. I was back in the passenger seat with Officer Fergal, and we're going 35 miles per hour on a police chase. Not exactly a high-speed pursuit, but god damn it, we take what we can get out here. So, Code Blue Cam crushed it with this one. And yeah, that's about it. See ya. Have you seen the LA police chase today where a truck rammed into the suspect to stop him? I imagine there was probably like 6 or 7 police chases today, so I gotta find the one you're referring to. Peaceful but not graceful, stolen vehicle suspect pants get stuck while trying to surrender after an LA chase. Yeah, I think it's this one. It looks like a truck, like a civilian truck has boxed him in. And it does look like his trousers have been caught while trying to get out. So I think this is the one. Oh wait, yeah, actually, hold on. Is this tossed? Does his whole ass fall out? I also love the way he's wiggling out there. It's like we're watching the miracle of childbirth here. Hold on. Let me make sure there's no
halfway out,
ass.
halfway in.
Give me 2 seconds. This will be for me to enjoy. Yeah, we're fine. His ass stays in the undergarments, so we're good. This is like a full 4 minutes worth of him struggling to like crawl his way out of this window.
No, exactly. It looks like LAPD wants to move up with that.
It looks like they just want to embarrass him.
On the right-hand side, they might move up. They might get a
do it
team
one-handed
together to pull him out, and that's likely what they're about.
Why'd
to
you
do.
stop wiggling?
They have some less lethal weapons there in case there's a problem, but so far this guy.
Like, dude, just arrest me. I'm stuck.
Coming out the door, though, I'm not sure why he didn't just pop the door and come out, but he's caught up on something there with his pants.
Oh yeah, it looks
oh,
like
no.
his jeans have fallen down, and that might be his boxers.
That is a great point. Why didn't he just open the door?
I feel like
Come out with your hands up. All right,
Yeah.
I'll plop out the side.
Yeah, that
He
can't
puked?
be
No, he
comfortable
didn't
for the
puke. That
driver
was like
right
a
now,
necklace.
but also, LAPD, not just the driver.
It looks like he's about to do like that
wanna
upside
make
down
sure that
twerking
vehicle's
that was
completely clear of
viral a few
anybody in the
years
back
ago.
seat. That could be
About to
why
bust
they're,
that shit out.
Holding back from going in.
Yeah, maybe he unhooked his pocket or something.
Oh, he opened the sunroof.
Possibly. Here he goes. I think he's.
Oh,
breathing
there
out.
we are.
Slid over
There
a
we
little
go.
bit. Took him into custody.
Incredible work.
All right,
Slide
again, peaceful,
cancel.
But not graceful. Jill, we're happy. So far,
Yeah, you hit
we
an
haven't heard
IRL
of anyone
slide
getting
cancel.
hurt in the process of this pursuit. Thank goodness.
So what was he on the run for? What was it? Stolen vehicle. Oh yeah, I kept getting tagged in this all afternoon. It says bro was 1 second away from losing 4 stars in GTA. I'm guessing it's like a really weird pursuit. I haven't watched it yet, but this must be poppin'. And it's been a little while since I've seen an interesting pursuit. Yeah, that's not true. We saw the one the other day with the guy in the bulldozer, where the police told another guy in like a front loader to chase him down. Let's see if this beats that.
And then you can see it right there, the suspect trying to get into somebody's property or
This is
still
like the
trying
end
to
of the pursuit,
hide,
it seems,
but
though.
doing a very, very poor job of it right there. LAPD coming to a stop. Oh, come on, guys, he's right there. The officer's running right by him.
That's cute.
They're going right by him. I'm sorry, Angie, our pilot today, talking on O2, trying.
And admittedly, from this angle, I wouldn't have thought to check behind that car either. I'd probably just run straight up there like an NPC too, to be honest.
Oh my goodness, I just feel so bad for those officers.
Oh, true, yeah,
making
this
their
is the
way
news
back
chopper,
now.
isn't it?
It's the blue car. There we go. Somebody's getting the information. Somebody's got to be getting the information. Keep coming around, Edge. Keep coming around. Keep coming around. That suspect, unbelievable.
Oh, he's gone prone.
We're watching this live, and you have to understand that these officers, they don't know what the information that we know. But again, that LAPD helicopter just arriving.
Holy shit, I'm never going to criticize video game AI ever again. Oh wait, no, he's absolutely going to see him.
Information. There you go. There you go. And now
Busted.
that suspect
Yeah, he
going
pointed
into
at him.
custody. Wow. Wow.
Or not.
They haven't
Does
seen
he-
him yet.
Oh.
This is unbelievable. There we go. Oh my gosh.
What was this? Wait, what? Did this guy not see him? He's literally looking at him. Was he not alerted? What the fuck is his field of vision?
Be getting that information.
He even
There
like
you go.
points at him, doesn't
there
he?
You go. And now that suspect going into custody. Wow.
Maybe, did he de-aggro or something? How did this happen? He looked at him, pointed at him, he's like, oh, it must be behind this gate. Shit, if only we could get through. Well, no, he's like literally pointing. You know, he must know. Why is he tugging on the gate? He pointed at him twice.
Haven't seen him yet. This is.
And then this guy points at him, he's like, oh yeah, you're right. They're playing on 30 FOV. I guess so, man. He's behind a tire too, partially out of view. That's what I was thinking. So I think his biggest mistake, if I was to, I don't know, be a criminal evading arrest tactician expert, I think his biggest mistake was going prone. He spread out his surface area, which made it a little easier to see him. I think that's the only reason he got caught, because this guy looked under the car and must have seen at least a piece of him. And then when they went to the gate, like maybe if he was still just crouching there, they wouldn't have noticed. Perhaps. What he needed was one of those like ninjutsu smoke bombs. If he just had one of those in his pouch, like if he had put one of those in his loadout, he would have popped one right here, and he would have been fine. You see the footage of the bulldozer police chase from a week ago? Cops asked one of his co-workers to stop him and another bulldozer. Disgruntled former employee hijacks front loader and leads police on a slow-speed chase. Why would they ask someone to try and stop him in another bulldozer? That just sounds like they were doing that for fun. How would that possibly give them any advantage?
Stop. Stop.
Oh shit, he's hitting the turbojets.
Hey! Stop!
Activating afterburners.
radio. An individual who's driving a four-wheeler tractor is not stopping for me. I have no way of stopping.
I mean, if you gave it a light jog, you could catch up.
He's gonna go out the main road. I control him. Grab your machine. What is it? One of those things? How fast is it?
What?
They can get up to probably about 30.
30?
Grab that. Quick.
That heavy equipment can get up to 30? And also, why is he telling him to get in his heavy machine? I still don't understand the strategic importance of that.
Get ready. We're in front of Victory World Church on Brook Hollow.
Oh god. Let them fight. Oh, he's trying to hit him with a pit maneuver there with the bucket on it. Why did he tell him to get in the other bulldozer? What was the point? Or not bulldozer, front loader. I guess maybe flip it over. This is like a scene out of Godzilla Kong New Empire.
Keep him up! Hey! Flip it! Flip it! If you flip it, flip it!
The cops are just having fun. Flip him! Fucking flip him! Yeah! Yeah! Flip him! Nice. I wonder if that's textbook. They teach you that at the police academy? Whoops. When engaging in a slow-speed pursuit with a front loader, try and find an equal front loader to try and flip it over or something. What was the guy even doing, just cruising? I have no idea. That guy just peeled out and he said, I'm not talking to you anymore. And he just left. And then started doing little donuts. That is until this vigilante came into the equation. I like the way he enters, too. It's just very cinematic. That guy's getting a raise for this one. Bullshit! I'm actually worried for this guy's job security. Maybe they come after him next, like vigilantism or something. They slap him with a fine. And they told him to do it. You see the video of the thief disguised as a trash bag? Yeah, he's a copycat criminal. I saw. This guy just stole a page out of the playbook from the guy who did this exact same thing with the traffic cone. I mean, it could even be the same culprit, I suppose. We don't have any DNA evidence to link them. Toy Story crime? Yeah, basically. Same technique, everything. They must have trained at the same dojo. Ra's al Ghul trained them in the art of package theft. Prop hunt. Yeah, well, kind of. It's unironically not the worst plan ever. Bro is not Solid Snake. It's been a while since I paid a visit to good old LA here. Looks about how I remembered it. Police cars zooming through, sirens wailing. Just another good old night in LA with a police chase. That's how Christmas is celebrated. It just says no audio available. Oh, I didn't even look at this. I just assumed this was just a normal ticker. I didn't think it'd actually have valuable information. I thought it'd be just like local stories. Crackhead fell down. Gets arrested. Where's the one with audio? I can't find the CBS one.
Penguinz0 doesn't want
Oh, no rewind enabled? You sick motherfuckers. No rewind on this either? What's going on here, sports fans? This is America's great pastime with police chases, and you're gonna tell me no rewind? Try live police chases. A lot of cars on the road for this one. Damn, he's punching it.
Significant speed. You already pointed this out and noted.
Because of their helicopter overhead as well.
I mentioned this before, but I want to mention it again now that we're watching a chase. I got to see a chase firsthand, front row seats, like a month ago now. I was coming back from a card shop, and I saw that there was a car in my side mirror on the wrong side of the road, just absolutely going ballistic. And the light had just turned green on that side, so cars were coming at him. And I really thought he was trying to kill himself. So I was like, wow, I'm going to witness something traumatic right here. But I couldn't look away. And then as he got closer, he went off the road. He like hopped the curb, went around, and then turned left out the other side. And then maybe 5-6 something seconds later, the exact same car, not the same guy, but the same car came down behind me again, this time on the right side of the road, and then just scooted right by my lane and just did this exact same thing. Straight down, took a left, and never to be seen again. And then maybe like 5 or 6 seconds later, fucking 4 cop cars follow and do the exact same thing. It was incredible. You had to get the Google Maps camera. Yeah, I guess so. That would have been such cool footage. Not compared to like these chases, because I only got to catch a glimpse of it. But it was pretty intense. I'd never actually seen a chase firsthand. We don't really get those in Tampa to this degree.
Yeah, just really insane. I mean, you saw blowing through those red lights, not even slowing down at all, not even tapping on the brake pedal. And we're having to give some.
They had nothing but smooth sails on the open sea right there. So he didn't need to slow down.
Now we're right down by the Redondo Beach Marina, I believe. See what their next move is, but all the streets over here as we get closer.
This is one of the rare police chases where this guy is not just making a break for the interstate.
So extremely dangerous combination.
South Bay cities and
why is he running?
That point there about
I don't know, man. I'm not his dad. You ask him.
Then they veered off right, made a tight turn, and then
just making bad decisions.
Back and kind of hard to tell. Sort of backed off and waiting to re-engage, but trying to establish our connection here. And
did they lose him back there?
Where this vehicle is.
They had 2 choppers on his ass.
To the point now where seems to.
Oh no, there he is.
The only way it seemed to really slow down was really to get out of the ways of other cars. But this right here, this area is where anybody could be on a street corner or walking around. But
I haven't seen a police car chase in a while. Where are they? They're in LA. It's just they're so frequent. I think they stopped broadcasting every single one of them. They'd run out of like camera space. There's not enough SDs in the world.
This has gotten so dangerous that if this was a lesser want, if this was just a stolen vehicle or just suspected, you can see some damage on that vehicle there. So we're getting a really good view of that Mercedes. So there has already been at least one minor
This is old. It just ended for me. It's so old. It ended like 4 minutes ago. I wait till they're over to make sure nobody dies. I like to play it safe. A chase loses its fun when someone gets hurt. That's not the criminal themselves.
Oh my goodness, that was insanely close. Just wrong side of the road, and look at this, at 80 miles an hour over all this traffic.
Damn, wait, this guy's real, holy.
As he crossed 11th Street, absolute insanity with this driver right
now. Yeah, this guy's a maniac on the loose.
Traffic is out here through that red light. I mean,
very potentially dangerous people. They're running like they're dangerous, and LAPD is chasing them like they're dangerous.
And you've already seen the.
If only Jack Bauer was on the force, he'd shoot out the tires from this chopper.
Someone or some people that are not afraid necessarily of potentially getting into driving on the opposite side of the road. And then the other point here is that this vehicle's a Mercedes. So to Desiree point, it zooms incredibly
tight squeeze.
And also, as we're back on the wrong side of the point, LAPD is not behind him because they don't want to be. They're struggling to keep up with him. They're struggling to.
That's true. Steven Seagal would also be a weapon to deploy. Oh, close call. Close shave. safe. Yeah, Steven Seagal would get out there and Aikido the car into pieces.
Have their lights and sirens on, or hopefully people get out of the way, but they're not
seen that exact image multiple times.
Dude needs a plan. This is just random. He's panicking.
You increase, and Desmond, you increase the risk because you're introducing more variables. Every opportunity.
What he should do, if I was his robbery coach or his police chase coach, I'd tell him to go back to the shoreline and just fucking start looping around those tall buildings to obstruct the chopper view, and then eventually just bail out.
No, it's still there. I think they're just, really haven't
Oh, officer actions here.
just ridiculous. I mean, this is so terrifying for everyone out here right now.
Both of those drivers just soiled themselves.
Really insanely close call that we've had. Just within inches.
See, like, if that kind of shit happened to me, like in the police chase that I mentioned that I got to see, like, if that guy came in front of me as I was driving, I would have actually probably tinkled. I would have lost my gourd. Do these guys ever get away? We've seen, what, 2 cases where they actually get away? It's not often, but sometimes it happens. Man, now he is cruising.
LAPD continues this pursuit. They are maintaining a steady eye on this suspect, but
whoa, he tapped him. He tapped him.
Brakes are hot. Exactly on this suspect's car as they keep weaving in and out of
Oh, jeepers. That guy's mad. Sir, please, we need to exchange information. Come back. He starts getting involved.
Get figured out here in terms of traffic 405 south right now, and
yeah, he's using his turn signal.
Oh boy!
Still uses his turn signal, which always cracks
me
up.
Yeah, that's certainly an option. At this
it may be high stakes, but you can't just throw away good manners.
People on the side of the
see a little bit of the low visibility there.
Man, this thing really does have some get up and go to her. 130? That ain't Weenie Hut Jr. numbers, I'll tell you that much, son.
Weaving, zigging, and zagging, all
noting that this was a suspect that very clearly has no regard for his own safety as they were trying to get away.
I wouldn't say he has no regard for his own safety. You saw him use his turn signal.
As well, this is a known suspect.
And what that person might be accused of. And again,
he needs to get to the woods or something and try and escape on foot.
Is all still details that we're trying to sort out, but just
where do you think he is that he can get to the woods?
As we go southbound on the 405, we'll be approaching.
Quick! He needs to find a forest and acquire a ghillie suit ASAP. Also, for what it's worth, every police chase we've seen that ends with them running to the woods, they always get caught. Always. It's actually very low success rate. The highest chance of escape has come from under bridges.
Going really fast. So Des is going to
thing that we're dealing with right now. So LAPDs see if we can reacquire that vehicle with the spot.
Yeah, they got him a little discombobulated. He might have given them a slip.
We just heard that they lost it as well. Wow, we're hearing visibility as well, and a suspect that's just
turn on the UAV
to escape, and they're trying to reacquire this vehicle, but all of a sudden, kind of in the dark. And this is.
You know what I always thought would be really effective in the police chase meta is if he had the news up on his phone listening, so he'd know when they lost him, and he could just then stop. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be a solid strat. They did that one time. Remember you watched it? I've seen so many of these. Maybe that's where I got the idea. You might be right.
And so we'll see if we can catch them running or see where the spotlights are.
Oh, look at the Christmas lights.
That's the problem.
It's going to be like moths to a flame. The brightest lights on the block.
Close behind. That's not what happened here. This was that's the abandoned car right there, sitting in the middle of the intersection. So that's where they ditched.
What a crazy place to bail.
Is that a different car, Des? What's happening there?
Well, yeah, what's happening? That guy's like trying to flag other cars down.
A different vehicle. I wonder if maybe they got hit by that or something, but my pilot, unfortunately, is telling me that we have to get out of here. I think it's just
what is going on?
A little bit too dicey as far as the.
That might just be like a random event right there, like in an MMO. Like this just might be a side quest that the police could accept if they wanted. I don't think it's related. That might just be some LA nonsense. To me, it seems like he's getting away. I think it's going to be really hard to find him on foot now. I think they managed to escape. It also looks like that's where the broadcast ends. Oh, wait, no, here, it picks up again. But this time without audio. That guy is remarkably chill for a giant blinding spotlight in his face. Post-credit scene. Wait, is this actually one of the people in the car? Because he just hopped that fence. He is really relaxed about this. Is he walking around with his eyes closed? Surely he knew the spotlight was on him. Like, he would have to know that they saw him go under the RV, right? Like, there's no way. This is like the AI in an Assassin's Creed game. What the fuck, man? Nah, it's just the moonlight. Yeah, the moonlight's known to be a little shaky and usually, like, directly in your eyes. That is pretty characteristic of the moon. What a plan. What a plan. I bet they've got one of the dudes on the intercom right now going, "Hey, bud, under the RV, we don't feel like getting a warrant to come in here and we don't want to really hop this fence. Can you just come out? We know you're there." Though it has been a while. What he could have done, I don't, maybe he does. He could have gone under the RV and just kept like going under shit and then maybe like scooting out this way or something. Like hopping the fence here and then just trying to like scoot down. But I think it's equally possible he's just fucking prone under the RV. Why do we have the speed gauge out? He's crawling at 1 mile an hour. Fuck. We'll never catch him at that speed. Nope, he was under the RV the whole time.
So it looks like he's, at least from this vantage point, it looks like he's at least trying to...
What a strategy.
Yeah, you know, and so moments ago we just had...
Dude had a crazy plan.
Bigger square of... Point, yeah, walking backwards as officers may be indicating to do so.
I would say there's a very high likelihood the reason he's walking backwards is because they told him to.
What it is they want him to do. Hands are up in towards the air, which is exactly what they want. And when they feel comfortable, that is when they will approach and take him into custody. So let me widen out the shuttle.
They got him. They didn't get the other passenger though.
All right, so this
was the fall guy.
Great news here. Police have an eye on this person, walking or on his knees, rather,
cheeks out and all.
And now on the ground.
Nah,
Again,
what he should have tried is going bare butt cheeks. I always think that there's a real likelihood that people don't want to tussle with a naked man. Though that'd just be an additional charge in this case. But it would have been worth a try, I think. Come out with your hands. Oh, dear God, his ass is open. Flee! According to Chase Alert on Twitter, police do know the female suspect's location and are currently looking for her. So he got busted, and so now they're looking for the female passenger? I'm assuming that's not on the chase. Go into the sewers after they lose you, easy. Brother? What? There are some good strategies from chat occasionally, but then there's those where I know you haven't spent enough time, like, in the real world. Have you tried to lift a manhole cover? And have you tried to squeeze through the openings to the sewer in, like, curbs? It's not easy. It's not easy at all. You gotta prep. Yeah. I feel like going on a police chase today. Let me get my manhole cover removal tools. Just in case. You ever see the UK police chase where the guy stole a car and accidentally delivered it straight to a police station? I just don't like UK police chases. It's just not fun. Every UK police chase I see is just like really lame. I think I just don't like the UK, like the actual layout of the UK. It's just like tight roads, you're going like 25 miles per hour, and the cops don't really seem to be having any fun either. And the sports commentators that talk during it for the broadcast don't really seem to care. They don't treat it like the sport that we do in LA. You know what I mean? That might be a good thing. Nah, that's not a good thing. Police chases are patriotic at this point. Make sure to smash that like button and thumbs up, ring the bell, tell your mom I said hi. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.